king is. I don't announce myself no more, fuck that, I kick doors off the hinges. I ain't tryna shake no hands, fuck that, straight war when I'm in this. I don't wanna see nobody's hands but mine in my business. Better stay minding your business. When I come from stepping on head tops, I ain't gotta watch my step when I got the whole game in a headlock. Close one eye when I take aim, I don't need no red dot. I'ma fuck the whole game raw, I don't need no ring, I don't need no wedlock. You wanna try me? Nah, let's not. Think you're on badness, better know I'm on madness. I'll never stand for the cameras, I'ma make a whole EP full of bangers. Leave your washed out cheese on the hangers. They want beef, they want Angus. Cook that shit, that's standard. You can get popped like champers, or the right to the left like mangas. I already told him I'm coming for his neck right now. I'm loading, it's gonna get long when I start unloading. I stand up and they all start folding. They won't smoke, I'm rolling. Got a woman all moaning. She ain't trying to leave my side, but I said your man's there, you better phone him. Or they wanna know where the king is. I don't announce myself no more, fuck that, I kick doors off the hinges. I ain't trying to shake no hands, fuck that, straight war when I'm in this. I don't wanna see nobody's hands but mine in my business. Better stay minding your business. I don't even come in no warnings. Creep up when you're still snoring. When I take shots, I'm scoring. You ain't even got no calling. How you live a life so boring? On my 2 feet, you're crawling. I run straight to the bag, you're stalling. Do it in the night and morning. Trust me, I'm straight up balling. I ain't never seen him around. It's better off 6 feet deep in the ground. Heard that his baby mum sleeping around. You'll never see me speak to a clown. No reason to keep him around. Trust me when I say it's not as deep as it sounds. He just wanna be seen in the town, but the only thing that he needs is a crown. Tell a bad B, see you in a bit. Now you're part of my team, I better see you in a kit. Backseat things when I see you in the whip, and I'm taking your friends if I see you in a clip. Take that when I'm giving you a tip. In and out things, y'all gotta do it quick. Now you're saying that I'm giving you the ick, but you weren't saying that when I was giving you the Oh, they wanna know where the king is. I don't announce myself no more, fuck that, I kick doors off the hinges. I ain't tryna shake no hands, fuck that, straight war when I'm in this. I don't wanna see nobody's hands but mine in my business. Better stay minding your business. Or they wanna know where the king is. I don't announce myself no more, fuck that, I kick doors off the hinges. I ain't tryna shake no hands, fuck that, straight war when I'm in this. I don't wanna see nobody's hands but mine in my business. Better stay minding your business.
You're working on your business. And when people ask you what business, tell them, mind your business.
Yes, people, we are back live. We are back live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube for another Sarcasm City Sports Q&A brought to you by myself, Lawless Mr. Take Note. And that track there that you just heard is David Ray, Mind Your Business. David Ray, Mind Your Business. Shout out to my guy, David Ray. We're under the same management company, Mike Check, in it. He's another one of the artists who are underneath the Mike Check banner. So big up to David Ray. Make sure you check it out. I dropped the link in the comments as well. It is right there. David Ray, Mind Your Business. But shout out to David, shout out to the whole Mike Check gang. But we are here, people. Sarcasm City Sports Q&A, where you lot run the show. I do have some of the man them with me as well in the building. Cam is here, Daniel is here, Ryan is here as well. So before we get to all of my co-hosts who are on, get your questions in, people. For those that haven't seen the Sarcasm City Sports Q&As before, it's where you lot in the comments get to run the show and you ask us any sporting question, past or present. So it can be football, it can be basketball, it can be boxing, it can be tennis. You may have a cricket question, maybe F1, whatever you want to ask, get your questions in. You can see from the title, people, Arsenal thrash Chelsea 4-0 in a preseason friendly, so I'm sure that is going to pop up as well. But before we get to that, Cam turns his camera on as I say that. Ryan, what are you telling me? You good?
Yeah, I'm good, bro. I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, man. Oh, bless. You already know. Daniel, what are you saying? You good?
Yeah. I didn't expect what happened last night, but well.
Oh, we're going to get into all of that. Don't worry about that. We're going to get into all of that. And of course, last but not least, stupid question, but Cam, what are you saying? You good?
Me, I'm all good, my brother. I'm just, chilling and that. Waiting for my Chelsea man, them and that.
All right. So I'll wait. I was going to ask you about that, but we'll wait to get to that as well. Big up Daredevil as always. Says big up Flawless and everyone else. Love from the USA here. Hopefully you're doing well, my friend Daredevil. I'm blessed. I hope you're doing good as well. Lewis, shout out my guy Lewis every time. Says blazing a fat Zuby before I hop on. His head was hot, yo. His head was hot. Like I tuned in, there was over 1,000 people there, and it's like, yo, Lewis's head was hot. So make sure you go check that out, people. We're gonna get into all of that. Don't worry. Of course, shout out to one of the most hardworking content creators.
Shout out Charlie, man. That's my guy.
Charlie, man. One Rovers vlogs. Still need to get him on the channel. So you know what? I'm gonna make that happen this season, people. I'm definitely gonna get him on the channel. This is a collaboration that hasn't happened yet, that should have, and it should be happening. You know what I'm saying? Because I collaborate with guys like Ryan week in, week out. So there's no reason why Charlie shouldn't be here. And it's pricks here and yeah. All right. You know what I'm saying? We have it unless love the meaning has changed. It's a strong term, fam. Big up FIFA Bros as well. Yo, big up to FIFA Bros as well. We'll be doing great work in regards to FIFA, like Ultimate Team. You see him playing plus more. So go subscribe to the channel and make sure you go subscribe to One Rovers Vlogs as well. And don't forget, because it is a members Q&A, members comments do take priority. So if you see me go into the same names, you know why. If you want to join the membership, the link's underneath in the description. It's also in the pinned comment as well. Many great perks. But if you want to support for absolutely free, hit that like button, people. There's over 30 of you lot already in here. Hit that like button, you know what I'm saying? Make sure you share this across all the socials and subscribe to the channel Sarcasm City TV as well. Get your questions in. And Ashley says here, he says United top four this season, Flawless. Do I think we'll get top four in my heart of hearts? No. Do I believe we'll be in the running? Yes, but I think we'll fall short.
You'll win the Europa, bro. Let's be honest.
But that could change depending on transfers for us in terms of incomings and outgoings and the teams around us. So the likes of
Arsenal, you on monetization mode?
Say that again, fam.
Are you on monetization mode?
Yeah, of course I'm monetization, fam. Of course.
So if I blow
you can say what you want.
No, that's not what. It's not say what I want.
Oh, do your thing, fam. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Hey, listen, Lewis.
Actually, don't do your thing.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. You're right. I've lost myself then in it. Don't in it. I was thinking.
So listen. Let me turn my camera off.
Yeah, and FIFA Bros, I remember he says, much love, rated your stream time ago, and you were in my subscriptions just there, so here I am. Yeah, man, because I subscribed back to you, I remember, because when we used to do FIFA Pro Clubs on the YouTube and not on the Twitch, I remember you, my guy, in it. But reach out, because we're on the Twitch now. So if you are on Twitch, follow me over there, and because we play Pro Clubs now, it's over there, normally Fridays and Saturdays. Big up Bainesy in the cut as well, he says, Benjamin Sesko, he called it. I need to post the clip. Bainesy mentioned this guy weeks ago to me. It might have been months ago. But again, get your questions in. And as Ashley said, United top four this season. Like I said, it depends on the incomings and outgoings of not only Manchester United, but also Spurs, also Arsenal as well. That thing that can change all that. But in my heart of hearts, do I believe United finished top four? No. Ryan mentioned it already. I said target the Europa League. I've been banging on about this and I've said this consistently. United need to go. That should take priority over the Premier League.
So easily.
We should. Obviously.
Like you got to a final with Ollie.
That's fact. That's facts. It's just all about context. It was like, say for instance, there was FIFA Bros. I follow you back.
Sometimes it depends on the teams that drop in as well. Maybe.
Yeah, like say a Bayern Munich drop out the Champions League.
That's not gonna happen.
No, I'm not saying it's gonna happen, but I'm saying say a heavyweight does. Say there's a surprise heavyweight, and Manchester United play a Bayern Munich. I'm not gonna be like we should be beating Bayern Munich.
Yeah, let's say like a Chelsea drops it. Nah, I'm joking.
This guy is.
I've already said Chelsea one of the favorites to win the Champions League.
Let's start there. Actually, not with Chelsea winning the Champions League. Let's start there. Ask it because you're kind of neutral, I suppose. So we'll go with you first and foremost.
I don't like
Arsenal,
either club, so yeah.
Yeah, Arsenal. Yeah. You dislike both of them. So Arsenal thrash Chelsea in the preseason friendly. One, did you watch, and two, your thoughts on it?
Nah, I didn't watch it. I was asleep. But
okay, so your thoughts. Actually, forget your thoughts on it. Your thoughts on the reaction afterwards from Chelsea fans, the reaction from Arsenal fans, because I know you would have seen a lot on the timeline.
I'll start with the Arsenal fans because I understand I understand you've had like a good few preseason results. You know, Gabriel Jesus has scored a few goals in it, but like the amount of gas I'm seeing from some Arsenal fans, like going to get third place and stuff. I even saw an Arsenal fan say they're going to finish second. I'm like, nah. But like, yeah, I don't even think Arsenal get top 4 again, bro. Like, this ain't the first time Arsenal fans get gassed in pre-season. I ain't gonna lie. Like,
this guy, yo.
No, this ain't the first time they get gassed in pre-season, you know. I'll be real, like, it happens all the time. And it's like, last season, you didn't have any European football.
We wasn't gassed last season, bro.
No, Cams, you gotta understand. He's not talking. You are one of the few I don't get onto. Because
Cams is one of the Arsenal fans.
You called it from early, like even before like anyone was saying it. You was one of the first who was like, "Arteta's not it," and I was looking at you funny, like, "What?" Like, and you're like, "Yo, dude, we're not finishing top 4." You said this from the before.
Yeah, no, that's true. Cams is one of the ones that actually speaks sense.
I said it from 2 seasons ago, bro.
I said we are not finishing top 4, even when they looked favourites and they were playing well. Cams was like, "Flawless, we are not finishing top 4." I'm telling you now. But go on, carry on, Ryan. Carry on.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like, and Arsenal ain't the only fan base. It's all the fan bases, to be honest, overreacting to pre-season. You know, like I ain't gonna lie, it's a bit, like Arsenal. Yeah, I've heard they're playing well, but once the season starts, bro, it's a different ball game, and I think Arsenal might actually struggle as well with the Thursday Sunday thing as well. You know, because they didn't have that last season, and they still lost out on top 4. Let's not forget that. So, like, and you got a stronger Tottenham. Chelsea, okay, fine, they're remaining the same. They're a bit meaty, but still, like, I still say they'll finish above Arsenal in it, especially because they haven't got the Thursday Sunday thing as well.
I called them a bit meaty. Sorry, that just sounds funny. Go on, carry on. Sorry,
they still got Champions League football in it, and I think Chelsea they got the better manager. Overall, they've got the better team, so I still think Chelsea will finish above Arsenal. So. Arsenal won't make top 4 in terms of Gabriel Jesus as well, because that's the player they're hyping up the most in it. Naturally, so he's their new striker at the end of the day. But yeah, I mean, I'm still yet to be convinced. I actually rate him as a footballer. Like, I think he's a good footballer in it. Like, but I think he's better on the right in it. Down the middle as a striker, I'm not really convinced in it. Like over a full season, if he'll get the number of goals that Arsenal fans are saying he will, to be honest. But because his finishing's not really great. He's a good player, but I don't know, man. The guy never even got like a load of goals at Man City over a season as a striker, and I know he was a bench player a lot of the time, but still, like Man City create a bucket load of chances more than Arsenal in it. Arsenal ain't really great at chance creation, so like. Yeah, I mean, they've made a couple of decent signings, but like...
Yo, I love about Ryan, people. Yo, this guy will just take any question and turn it into slandering someone, but go on, carry on.
No, I mean, they made a couple of good signings.
This is not what I asked, but carry on in it. Like, go on. This is not what I asked, but carry on, yo. This guy's went on a whole
I'll get onto Chelsea in a sec.
Not what I
Chelsea,
asked,
I'll get onto in a sec.
Man did not ask this,
camera to like...
This is not what I asked, you know. Man didn't ask about none of this, yo. This guy talking about Jesus. Man did not ask him about Jesus.
He asked you about the game. What's your thoughts on the game itself?
I didn't see the game, innit?
No, what I said was
I've heard to go off on a tangent, yeah, but then there's Ryan's go off on a tangent. Oh my
Ryan
God.
is ridiculous, you know.
Bro, Jan City's had too much of an influence on me, you know.
Yeah. Blame the woman in it. Look at this guy in it. How dare you blame the female?
How are you blaming Jan City, bro? Jan's not even here and you're blaming her. What the
fuck? You literally made the term Janser up.
Yeah, that's true, but we don't tolerate sexism on this channel, people. They're the fault of Ryan only in it. No saying.
This misogynistic MF, man.
Yeah, man, this guy misogynistic, you know what I'm saying? Just bad disrespectful to women, innit? If your mum sees this, you're in
trouble. Nah, flawless. I really job that.
But you know what? We'll go to Mr. Cam's TV, because we got Cam and Cam in the building, so I have to differentiate.
Answer the question, man.
So you're now Cam's TV. Yeah, Dad, this guy is ridiculous, you know. Like, man didn't ask all of that.
Say stuff about Chelsea, man.
That's not gonna stop Trent being unmarked at the back post.
Hold that, yo. Hold that. Right, go on, Ryan. Go on, talk about Chelsea. Did you want to get it off your chest? And before you do, you lot in the comments, I will star all your questions in all the members, so we will get to them. But go on, Ryan. Go on, fam.
Oh, Chelsea, man. I mean, to be fair, like, I still think they'll finish top 4 in it. And I said they're like one of the favourites for the Champions League, because I think their defence is, even though it looks like they're going to miss out on Kunde in it, but Kunde's a bit meaty. I can't lie. He's a bit overrated. But like, okay, they might need another centre back. But I mean, their fans are overreacting to pre-season. I admit that. But then,
right, I think you know what it is, right? Let me just quickly add on that. Yeah. I think have you watched any of the Chelsea games of pre-season?
I've seen like highlights and stuff, but I've kind of got the.
Do you know what it is? There, and I clocked it last night, innit? I even said it on the group chat last night as well. Like, I was bare confused by second half. Like, I was like, "But why is this guy gone forward?" But that's what it is. Tuchel, yeah. If Tuchel goes forward at the back for the season, we'll finish above him.
I could,
he
won't
go forward back because it's a preseason friendly. So it's like if there's a time to try.
Yeah, no. Obviously, because of the whole preseason friendly, I know. I understand why he done it. He's experimenting right now, isn't it? But him experimenting for at the back, he complete. But Arsenal completely made Chelsea look like Norwich City, bro.
I didn't watch it, but like I've heard about it and I've seen a fallout from both.
United did the same to us.
And that's why I said it's funny for the memes and the day and all that stuff. But I know
it don't count for anything. But I think the fact that Tuchel really wants another centre back shows that he's sticking with the back three for the season.
Yeah, he needs both.
Oh yeah, I know he needs forwards, but the fact he really wants a centre back shows that he's stick with the three at the back, isn't it?
Like Tuchel's no scrub. Like Tuchel's
Tuchel's a very top manager.
He's a smart guy in it. Like he sees the team and goes, "Yes, we need attackers, but we also need more in defense." Like he knows. Big up Zane for the super chat as well. He says Arsenal to finish third. Jesus showing Rashford and Martial how it's done. Jesus has never scored 20 goals in his life.
Exactly.
Martial's done that. You know what I'm saying? You just got Gabriel, man.
You watch this season, bro. Yeah.
You finishing third? Is that what you're saying, Cams? You finishing third? I didn't score. You said exactly what I said.
Cabs or cab?
Nah, I'm talking to you. You're Arsenal Cams. I'm talking to you. London Cams. Yes.
Yes.
Bradford Cams and London Cams.
What you say?
Yeah. It's Bradford Cams and London Cams. That's how I made it.
Arsenal finishing third. Is that what you're asking me?
Yeah. That's what Zane's saying here. So I'm asking you because you're the Arsenal representative on the channel.
Yeah, of course. Every day.
Right. Hey, Zane, see you got someone in the camp with you. There you go, man. You can ride.
I'm only because you know what? I'm running with it from what Flawless said. Obviously, if we're getting third and we're getting Europa League, innit? So it is what it is, innit? That's what Flawless said.
Build a statue of Arteta outside the ground if he does that.
No. He can.
Yo, he would have done better in Europe than Henry, Vieira,
Wenger,
Tony,
Wenger, man. Yeah.
Lee Dixon.
Listen,
all the legends, Winterburn. Overmars.
Let's not give him a statue of spilt milk in it. Yeah.
Well, big up Zane for the super chat as well. Appreciate it. Let's see what questions we've missed. Don't worry, we'll get back to that as well. Mertaz's in the building as well. Big up Deviant every time. Mertaz says, when I'm talking about Chelsea, I'm slandering and hating on them, and I have an agenda, but my words are proven to be true. Mystic Mertaza.
I can't like it's pre-season, bro. Like, come on. Bro.
Here's the thing before we get to that. Like Chelsea are pretty much Chelsea, Spurs, United, Arsenal are all like in similar boats in terms of none of them are winning the Premier League, and we'll all be looking at mine is probably Spurs, the other three. Everyone's looking at the European competition they're in terms of Arsenal, United, Europa League, Chelsea, Champions League, and domestic cups.
I was about to say that. I just clocked what he said there.
No, he's right.
But like Chelsea are going to target the Champions League. Both United and Arsenal are going to target the Europa League. All four of the teams I mentioned are going to target the domestic cups. No, all cup teams. Wherever you rank us level is a whole different conversation. But my point is,
that's true.
Chelsea ain't looking at and going, we're going to win the Premier League. I bet if I ask Daniel right now what competitions he's looking for Chelsea to win, Premier League is probably going to be last on his list. Because he's not foolish. He knows where his teams are. But they're capable of winning the Champions League because we've seen them do it.
Yeah,
that's probably why they're so frustrated. Because they're nowhere near close to closing that gap, and like it's not budging anytime soon.
That was it. And welcome to Chelsea lot in the building as well. Welcome to Stevenage Cams.
Oh my days, man! Stevenage Cams.
Oh, I hate this guy, yo.
I'm changing my name. There's only one Cams on the show now. There's only one Cams on the show, and my name is no longer Cam. It is now Shkula Banga. That's it.
Oh shit! Yeah, there is two.
It's called Arteta in it.
Oh, right. You just realized there's two Cams. Wow.
I literally just
Man said the Stevenage Cam. Man went Bedford Cams. I'm keeping my name as Cam because there's no other Cam in it.
Oh my god.
Is that Lewis in the bottom?
Yeah, that is Lewis. Yes, it is Lewis.
Well,
but yeah, we gonna get to them all. But yeah,
big up, guys.
As well. My guys,
Hey, Lewis.
Yes, bro.
Yes, my bro. What are you saying, bro?
You calm down.
Our team's shit.
Do you remember that day? Remember the other day, bro? What you said to me?
All right, you know
What did you say? What did I say?
Go, you might go. You might go.
What did you say? I swear you said we're smashing you in Florida.
I don't remember saying that stuff.
Yeah, I do, and I smoke more than you.
I have to put that to the test. That might not be true. Both of those statements are false.
Nah, fam, don't do a father on me right now, bro. Don't make it evidence.
But
I said evidence. Bring the evidence. Let's do this.
Yo, Cam, your thoughts, all jokes aside, as an Arsenal fan, your thoughts on the game and like you beating Chelsea.
I was pleasantly surprised, to be honest with you. I was more shocked how bad Chelsea actually were, fam.
Talk about it.
I was expecting, like, to be honest with you, I wasn't expecting to win, but I wasn't gonna be like completely shocked if we did win. But like, I was expecting a lot more closer. Like, I thought Chelsea would be more. I generally thought Chelsea would be our real first sort of tough test before the season starts, but it didn't seem that way. You know what I mean? Like I don't know what it was with Tuchel. Like I said earlier, experimenting with the 4 at the back, because that fucked him. Like, that really did fuck him over. Like, I don't know why he did that, because I mean, well, like I said earlier, I guess it's pre-season, so he's experimenting and all that, seeing, and obviously with the players that Chelsea have got right now
before you continue though, Cam, let me just get back, because me and Zayn run this in it. Flawless, if you miss out on De Jong, go for Dele Alli, Everton, and sell him. Yeah, he's an Arsenal player. You go get him, man. You know what I'm saying? He's better than Odegaard.
That's your guy, fam. That's your guy, fam.
Go get Odegaard. Who? Ali ain't my guy. De Jong is. Dele Alli, yeah, he's your guy, man. That's why I just said it, man.
Dele Alli is a dancer, just like Jesse Lingard and Pogba. They're your guys, them there.
Yeah, but them man win European trophies, you know. Certain.
Yeah, but well, Dele Alli, he's your guy, innit?
But they ain't big up. You know what I'm saying? Now he's Arsenal, man, red and white, man. You know what I'm saying? He's a better version of Odegaard.
Nah, bro, he's red and black. He's red and black devil. He's the red and black devil.
That's what you were saying. Zayn built for the super chat as well.
But yeah, no, as I'm saying, like I was more. Obviously, as an Arsenal fan, I was gassed, innit? Like, just for the gender purposes, like Arsenal, Chelsea, and that obviously is what it is. But like, reality, when I said, I put it in the group chat last night. I was like, bro, why the fuck is Tuchel putting 4 in the back? Like, why has he started that and all that? So for me, it was more like it was obviously it's a nice little result, nice little 24-hour result thing. Like Ryan said earlier, it doesn't really mean fuck all because it's pre-season and that. But yeah, man, I was more surprised about like how good we actually looked, if that makes sense. Like Tuchel, I don't know how you fucking pronounce his name. There's
Tuchel,
Tuchel, all of that.
Tommy Pickles, yeah.
How about you guys try and beat fucking Tuchel in 90 minutes?
Even better.
Who won the 2 trophies that season? Hold that.
Congratulations, your fucking trophy parade for drawing 0-0 with Chelsea twice. Day after you lot were crying in Paris.
Congrats! You won the same amount of trophies as us last season.
Yeah, people, I just wanted that.
Super Cup and Club World Cup do not count.
You don't.
Yeah. What an awareness from Trent at the back post.
Wait. So they didn't count for Klopps. They don't count for Klopps either. So what you're saying?
I don't count.
I do this, man. I don't count.
I didn't know all the bullshit.
Klopp counted them there, so
you don't count the Club World Cup. What's wrong with you?
This is a
Brian counting those Super Cup, bro. The Super Cup's a glorified.
Not the Super Cup, the Club World Cup.
This is a guy who
that's half a trophy. I'll count that. That's half a trophy.
Club World Champions, you'll never sing that.
Champions of the world, champions of the world.
Speaking of the champions of the world, your thoughts on yesterday's game? You know what I'm saying?
You know what it was? Can I probably just finish what I was going to say?
Yeah.
All I was going to say is, I was like, obviously with Arsenal, I was more pleasantly surprised, like how well we actually did play, and what Tuchel was saying about. I was so shocked that our fitness levels were as good as they were at looking. Like that's the one. That was the one pleasant surprise for me. I was like, yo, like these men look like they're putting in work. Like I ain't seen that in years. you know what I mean? Like, but yeah, apart from that, now I'm happy that we won. But yeah, man, to be honest with you, I'm hoping we beat Sevilla or something, get a nice result against Sevilla, only because I want to go into that first game of the season with that just that little bit of confidence there, like, because then obviously that's the first proper game that really does count. You know what I mean? So yeah, man. But apart from that, all I'm gonna say is 4-0 and that. Ooh, what I thought happened where your club world champions got smoked by Fartetta's kids, bruv. So yeah, that's all I gotta say.
All right, cool. Before you get to that, there's 65 of you lot locked in. Hit the like button on the video, share it across the social, subscribe to the channel as well. Let's get up to 50 likes. Chat Mafia, as my guy Eddie would say. Big up Zane with another super chat as well. Says, Lewis, you are missing Lukaku. Why don't you get him back? So, Lewis, why don't you get Lukaku back?
Because he's shit.
There you go.
He's a beach whale that we can't pick up from Milan.
He's a beach whale. Anything else you want to add about Lukaku, Lewis? Tell us how you really feel, fam.
It's a fat prick.
All right, cool. The game yesterday.
What are we talking about? Lampard.
The game yesterday, man. Lewis, the game.
You think you're funny, bro?
No, we're talking about Jay Spearing.
Well, I'm so offended, Jay.
We're talking about Coco Klops.
He's one of your signers.
Honestly,
one of your signers is something, Jay Spearing.
You can tell the season's coming back when the mudsling is
I
there.
can't wait till the season.
You know, the season is all shortly away when everyone is just absolutely.
You ain't looking forward to the season to start. Another year being second to City.
Hey, wait, can I ask a question quickly? Yeah, Lewis, you're one of them, innit? Yeah, this is normally to Chelsea, innit? Like, obviously, why are you lot like losing your shit right now?
Because
like,
we have
a fan base are losing your shit, like,
because there's so many areas to the squad that need to be addressed and they haven't. And Tuchel's even said it in the post-match press conference. He said the biggest problem with our attacking is that there are players that are still at the club, aka Timo Werner. He's basically said the attackers that we have here are not good enough and he needs more. We still need more centre backs. We still need wing back depth. Our two most senior midfielders have 1 year left on their contract. We're a mess in various areas of the pitch, and then just losing 4-0 to Arsenal in 90 minutes is just a cherry on the top of the cake, because it's just shown we've been a mess throughout pre-season. Like, my worry is more towards the season, because I'm thinking, like, until I see players coming in, what the fuck is there to truly believe in this squad? I'm not really seeing a lot right now. I'm seeing inconsistent performances across the board. The attack is the exact same thing as last season. They haven't changed. And Sterling is good. Sterling's good, but he needs better players around him the same way the entire squad does. The midfield looked terrible, but that was only because we played a back four. I do think we'll be a lot better in a back three.
Yeah, because I even noticed that yesterday, but in the second half when you came out, you went to a back three in the second half, innit? And I noticed that first 15 minutes, that was
but even then
the only problem in that first 15 minutes in the second half was you didn't create an actual goal scoring chance. That was it. But apart from that,
we have no creators and we have no goal scorers. We just have road runners and movement merchants. That's it.
What about Mason Mount?
We've got Mason Mount's all right in the 8, but he was invisible. He was invisible yesterday.
He's shit.
Gallagher was all over the place. Mount would probably still walk into.
Hey, what happened to Gilmore as well, man? You just sort of shut him
up. Gilmore. No, I think he's back in England. I think he's with the under-23s or something.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. They're trying to figure out whether he's going on loan again or if we're keeping him in the squad.
I mean, I'll personally keep him over Gallagher.
Now, Gallagher will do all right, but that was just a poor performance from him. Not going to judge him off that. There'll be plenty of other games. I want to see him in a 3-4-3 and a pivot with Jorginho. I do think you could get something out of that. My problem is the lack of creativity, lack of defensive awareness from the 8s, and just a dog shit attack. Our attack is atrocious.
I think the solution is simple. Certain West Ham midfielder, West Ham captain. That's all you need.
For once, I agree with you, little bro.
Exactly, big bro, isn't it? That's the solution. Simple.
But no, but wait a minute. You're missing a midfielder, Ryan. So actually, it's just time for you. And you, Flawless.
He does fit you, lot. Yeah, he don't fit you. No, he don't fit. He don't fit our He don't fit our profile in it.
He hasn't got the minerals. Like he's got the Chelsea.
You don't understand. I take him at this moment. That's how bad I'm in. I don't
trust your football opinion.
So why are you trying to sell him to me then? You take him.
No, I'm just saying that for me, he's the solution to you. I'm doing you a favor, but I'm trying to relieve your stress.
What favor
he gets Chelsea more than he gets our club. He gets Chelsea more than us.
He's not even your player.
He's proper Chelsea, bro. He's proper Chelsea.
Yeah, he's proper Chelsea.
Right. So he says, get Chelsea to buy Ronaldo so United finish mid-table. 1, with or without Ronaldo, we'll still finish above you, Zane. 2, Lewis, I do have to say in it, like, I do kind of understand a little bit more why you so badly wanted Ronaldo winning. Like, when I seen Batshuayi playing, I was like,
we have Michy Batshuayi, who has been washed.
That was a bad call.
This guy is beyond washed. He is basically retired. Then you have Kai Havertz, who don't even get me fucking started on just invisible goals.
Talk about Kai, man. The silky
I can't even be bothered for it, bro. It's the same shit. The good thing is people are finally starting to realize, which is like about damn time. Same shit I've been saying for the last 6 months, but is what it is. Timo Werner is not even worth saying, but like the nerve of this guy sitting here and saying Tuchel's too skeptical and critical of him.
Timo Werner, I can't even lie.
You're the worst finisher I've seen at Chelsea.
Yo, get Klasref on this stream right now.
Hey, flawless.
Yeah, go on.
I've agreed about something. I trust, agree, trust. Hey, judgment day is coming.
Yeah, facts. So the end is there. But sticking obviously on the Chelsea, we'll go to you, Surf. Your thoughts on what more so I want to get your thoughts on. I already know, but because I seen you tweet this out. More so the reaction of the Chelsea fan base after the friendly match. Talk to us.
Okay, so I didn't watch the game because it's pre-season and I don't care. I was watching wrestling and looking at Marvel updates from Comic-Con.
Oh, you watching Ring of Honor?
Nerd.
So, you know.
Shut round, man. Shut round. The hell?
Hey, don't diss it.
I watched Harry Potter, but calls people nerds.
I'm just saying, listen, it's pre-season, bro. Didn't Louis van Gaal in one pre-season, didn't you smash everyone in sight and then finish like that 7th or something like that?
Mm-hmm.
I seen Newcastle lose to Leyton Orient 6-1 in pre-season and finish 5th when they weren't supposed to. You know what I mean?
It works the opposite as well, bro. We in pre-season 2019. We didn't. I think Cam's. Am I right? We didn't have a great.
We did not win a single game.
Fucking league.
We lost.
We went and won the league.
Yeah, but the difference is you have a good team.
But we didn't have a good preseason.
Yeah, Chelsea have a good team.
Yeah, but you had a good team.
That's Chelsea team's underrated. I think it's underrated.
Our team is not good right now. Like, I'll be real. If we don't get the transfers, we need this season. Like, I'm actually looking at top 4 and thinking we're in for a serious test this season.
What Chelsea fans fail to realise is that how much of a rebuild this is.
Talk about it.
So I'm thinking, how big is the backward step?
You can try and get it all done, but the thing isn't about bringing in players. It's about getting rid of players. And I need to get rid of players before I bring in players, because if I bring in players while the shit and the people that want to leave are still there, negativity spreads more than positivity. And they'll be in there.
And don't forget, we can't get rid of them because of Marina.
Exactly. Well, and also they're not. You can say about Romelu Lukaku. Romelu Lukaku didn't want to stay. He took a pay cut and he left. That's what these guys aren't doing. Yeah, because no one's going to pay Werner's rate, Premier League rate. We paid him on his Bundesliga rate, but no one is going to ever pay him 275 on his Premier League rate. Him and Kai, very strange. They're friends off the pitch, but if you look at them on the pitch, you never know that they knew each other. They have no chemistry whatsoever, right? These type of players, maybe not Kai, I'll give him this, but he's on thin ice. They need to go before, because the dressing room is a lot closer than their manager is, okay? They form cliques. They probably have WhatsApp groups. They message each other, stuff like that. They just need to go. And you can say 4 all you want, Cans, but the 4 only mattered when we beat you in 2019 when the cup we didn't need to win. So, you know.
Man did the arse having, you know. Man did the arse having.
So I'm just saying. Score 4 when it matters. You know, but
do you know what else going for?
What you're not gonna do? No. What you're not gonna do is come and attack me. Yeah, I wasn't holding 4 up like that because of the Chelsea score. Yeah, I was in my own little world. Yeah, I wasn't even in. No. What you're not gonna do is come and attack me. Yeah, and my team. Yeah, like you didn't just hold 4 last night. Yeah. Okay, I don't care. I wasn't even saying 4 like that. If I wanted to do that, I would have done 4-0, bruv. I would have said 4-0, bruv.
What was the 4 for then?
What's the 4 for?
Stop assuming, innit? Stop assuming, innit?
What's the 4
No, it's for Darwin Nunes, man. It's for Darwin Nunes.
How many goals are you going to score in the Premier League?
What was the 4 for? That wasn't even a 4. I was just doing that.
Are you waving?
Arsenal finishing 4th then.
Are you waving?
No, I was just doing that. I was just putting my hand up like that.
Oh, you were blocking something. I understand. You were like.
I was blocking. Yeah, that's what.
Yeah, sorry, I understand. I apologise. I'll take it back. But seriously, I don't
but 4-0
over
win it.
pre-season. If it goes into the season, then I'll be like that. But I think Chelsea fans have to get realistic. The rebuild is massive, not only on the pitch but off the pitch. Okay, this guy Bowley has taken on multiple roles because others have quit. We need a sporting director as well to help, because you're right, Flores. It's not as if strikers aren't out there. There's hardly any big name strikers.
Yeah, there's no obvious one.
Can I ask you a question then? Let me ask you a question, Winter.
Yeah.
Do you believe, like, I know it's still early days, isn't it? Because it's obviously he's only just taking you over, in it. So I know it's still early days, isn't it? But do you believe you could start going down the sort of Man United Arsenal route?
No.
Or wait. Or do you believe that he's gonna be like proving Kroenke and Glazer's wrong in the sense, like, bro, you can spend and still win the league. I don't know what you lot are on, innit? Like, do you get what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying. If you look at his sporting franchises, like the Dodgers, him and his investment partners are very aggressive. They're big spenders, like in baseball, and all of baseball, and they're the highest spenders. Like, they're giving away hundreds of $1 million contracts to players.
Are they winning the? Obviously, I don't keep up the baseball, innit?
But in all the sports franchises, they're the 7th highest paying in every sport. They're the 7th highest, and that's just baseball. I agree. I think this is all about ego as well. They want to spend big. They spent if you think about it, Cam, they spent 4.25 billion on Chelsea, right? We're not worth 4.25 billion. Yeah, I don't care what anyone says. We're not worth 4.25 billion, right?
Facts.
So when you
have double that.
Yeah. in rupees, yeah? You know what I'm saying?
Are you laughing?
Man said in
rupees,
rupees.
you know.
Man said in rupees. Man, hey, listen, don't make me go and get the Thailand baht out, innit? That's what you're
buying,
wanting,
innit?
Bro. In Monopoly money, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
In Monopoly money.
But you know,
Actually, Werner's killing our stock. Fair enough.
The thing is, now he's going to have to. I think the problem is it's an on the learning job as well, which I don't think he was.
Do you think he's coming? Do you think he's gonna come in and be like, because he obviously he would have already known about the backlash, especially he would have definitely seen the backlash, especially last year with Arsenal and United with the protests and that. He would have definitely heard about that. So do you think he's coming in to be like, I'm not doing that. I'm gonna prove something. And, you know, Chelsea will be that team again. They will be successful again. Or do you believe it's all PR? Like, that's what I'm asking.
I believe it, man, because, listen, he's been aggressive as much.
But yeah, like I said, still early days, isn't it?
He's been aggressive in the transfer market. I think he's going to have to be more aggressive in this, you know, to get the job done. Because, listen, the Koundé thing is this. We let the Koundé deal slide for a year. And even this summer, we let it because we went for De Ligt. There was no chance we were going to get De Ligt with what they were asking for, 89 million. We're then doing this Ake thing for some reason. You know what I mean? Koundé was an open goal that we could have wrapped up before we even went for De Ligt.
What did you get? Timo Werner?
You had Werner doing the negotiation.
I was trying to.
I bet everyone was thinking that.
Everyone was thinking that, man.
When you said it was an open goal, I was trying to
yeah,
think of a
yeah.
Timo Werner joke, and I couldn't put it together in it. Well, that's what crossed my mind, and then Ryan just said it as well. Like,
well, it's no.
It was so obvious, wasn't it? It was so obvious.
Really.
Yeah, exactly. Like this, that's
That was an open goal for us.
All right, one
Yo, you broke up. Cam, say that again.
Sorry, my bad. Yeah, no. One more thing I'll add. Yeah. If say in the next, I don't know, 3 to 4 years, you're not where you want to be. Yeah, I'm not saying it's not going to happen. I'm just putting it. This is all hypothetical. But say if in the next 3 to 4 years you're not where you want to be, and you're still in the area where, like, reality is, you should be in the last 4 years, you should have progressed to being just a top 4 team to now a title contending team, knowing, you know, with Chelsea's history.
Yeah.
But if he's not there and he's still, and Bowley and Chelsea are still at the point where they're only still trying to compete for top 4, just about there and there, would you then believe that he's gone the same route as like Kroenke and Glazers, or would you believe there's something else gone on in the backgrounds or something like that? Do you get what I'm saying?
I think something that's gone in the background, because there's the contract in place is that they can't take funds out of the club like the Glazers do for 10 years. They can't take dividends out like the Glazers.
That's one thing I can say about Kroenke. They didn't take funds from.
but he doesn't. Well, he started to spend a bit now, but he's not been in the past, has he? With your lot, he hasn't supported.
Well, no, no. Our big because our big problem was he wasn't spending, but we were selling our best players. Do you know what I'm saying? So
not replacing.
We were always making if you looked at Arsenal at one point, we was at one point. I remember looking at it. I forgot what year it was. We were legit the only team in Europe, the only team in Europe that didn't have any debt to our name, like no debt whatsoever. But that was like 2014, 15 times.
You were like Man City's feeder club, I remember. Like,
yeah, but we was Man City's feeder club from early, bro. Because as soon as they got their money, they come on board Adebayor, Nasri, Clichy, Sanya. But with Sanya, I wasn't too upset about it, because Sanya was on his last year anyway, and I don't think Wenger wanted him anyway.
Yes,
but yeah, no.
Let me get.
So I've gone way off.
Go on, sir. If I let you address it, everyone in the chat, before you address that, just
sorry,
let the chat know. Everyone who, all the members, don't worry, man. I'm starring all your questions, so all the members, we will get to all your questions in it. Obviously, I'm just letting the conversation flow because it's Sarcasm City. But all the members, I'm starring all of your comments as they come through, so I will get to all of your questions. Don't worry about it. Go on, sir.
Well, I'm just. So Mataza mentioned why doesn't he go for Scamacca? Can I be honest with you? I don't think anyone heard of Scamacca until he was linked to clubs this summer.
You know what's so bad? Could I say one thing about that? You better gonna laugh at me. You better legit gonna laugh at me. When someone said Scamacca that day, I generally thought someone was taking the piss out of Lacazette's day, fam. No, I generally thought I was like Scamacca. I started laughing, didn't it? I just started laughing, and then I saw it again like 2 days later, and I'm like, is that legitimately a player's name? Like, mad. So, but yeah, sorry, my bad. I just wanted to say that.
Like, everyone's going, West Ham got a great deal, right? 30 million or something like that. But the thing is, it's a great deal for West Ham, but these men were quoting PSG 50 to 60 million for Scamacca about 2 weeks ago. And I'm sorry, bro, I'm not going off a one season thing. I'm not paying.
See, that's the thing nowadays. You've got to take a punt on a striker that you think could be good, because there's no.
I don't think
you're 40 million burner.
I don't think he's mobile enough for this type of formation. I don't think he's mobile enough. What I presume Tuchel wants, and he doesn't like a. I don't think Tuchel likes a number 9 style player. I don't think he's ever worked with that style. That's why I don't think he wants Ronaldo at all, because he doesn't want him.
Ronaldo's not really a striker.
No, but
I want him.
I mean, he stays in the middle. He just,
he drifts off to the left, or Ronaldo
he drifts off to the left because he forgets where he is after time. It's old age.
Who said I want him?
Right. So,
who said I want him?
Who won? Who wants who?
Someone just said I want him.
Oh yeah, Lewis is already. Yeah, Lewis is on.
I want Ronaldo.
Lewis, let me get to this before you get to
seen
that.
our attack, and you think Ronaldo would be worse?
I think he would.
Hold on, no. Who's feeding him the ball, bro?
If you play it back 4, it could be Ziyech. You could have Mount from the midfield as well.
If you play it back 4, you're not going to even get up.
If it's a back 5, it would be Reece James potentially. Havertz,
Like
if
I
you
said,
drop him a bit
would he
deeper, and
would he be an
discovers
improvement of what you
creative
have? Yes, but it's not a major improvement.
You will kill that team.
It's a minor.
There's not really a lot of options, though.
Yeah, it's a
there you go.
minor
There
improvement.
you go.
It goes for Lewis. It goes from like say a 2 to like a 3.5.
There you go, flawless. You know you want to get rid of PR 37.
I've been saying
Nah,
this as
Ronaldo
soon as-
can't be that bad.
As soon, hey, trust
Yes,
again.
yes.
I go back to the
No,
point. Remember when I
yes,
was on your
yeah.
stream? I've said it on many streams. And when I was talking to, I can't remember the name of the guys who was on your stream, and they was talking about. I was like, what does he excel at outside of scoring goals? And then there was just this big silence.
Hella butts.
Yeah, there's nothing, but I just want him for the
Yeah.
goals.
No.
That's it.
But I get that. But what I'm saying is that it's getting that because man will say great movement. I'm like, I don't think he scored a goal last season where his movement was exceptional.
He
Didn't he
didn't.
not? How many games did he not score in? Or
Nah, that goal against
He went
Arsenal.
on
That goal, no,
He went on the
I can't even lie. I can't even cap that goal against
And then he
Arsenal. Was
stat-padded
nice.
hat tricks against Spurs
Which
and
goal?
Norwich. Like,
The Newcastle second goal.
Was it the one? I can't think. I can't think. The one at Emirates was nice as well. I can't even lie. His movement on
So we're talking about a handful. It's
The
a
one against
handful of
Chelsea.
goals.
The one
Even
against
the
Chelsea was
Chelsea one was
decent.
good.
Yeah. I know. I get what you're saying. I get what you're
It's a
saying.
handful, you know what I'm
Compared to
saying?
what he could have done 10
Yeah,
years
man.
ago. Yeah, I get what you're
But we
saying.
move. But let me get to this from Brian. He says, he's asking you, Lewis, how come it's Marina's fault in regards to the wages? That's what he's asking.
She's the one that put him on those wages.
There you go, Brian. You got the answer to your question. You got the answer. Let's see what else is going on. Mertaz is talking about, sir, for the Dodgers won their first chip for the first time since 88 in 2020, which also had lockdown tax. It's like United and Arsenal. He spends big but not smart. United spent $500 million on Oli. Was it that much on Oli? Crazy.
Listen,
I'll
I'll
let you
defer
respond to
to
this.
Peter when it comes to baseball. That's all.
They're fair dues.
Put it this way, because I know Arteta's spent like 450 or something like that now, man. So he's at $500 million himself. So, but that's what I said. But even though I've said it from get-go, he shouldn't even be here. But this is literally, legitimately his do or die season.
Yeah. Who's do or die season?
For Arteta.
Is he?
Are we saying all or nothing?
Is it
all or nothing again?
Part two.
Part two.
What I would
run
say,
it back.
Cams. What I would say is, I think it might be that way in the eyes of the fans, but I don't think the board look at it that way.
No, it will be. No. Think about it, bro. Think about it.
Go on, talk to me. Go on.
You've spent $500 million in 3 years, and you've not progressed into. But you've gone from 8th to 8th to 5th to say we finish 5th again or 6th. Do you get what I'm saying? Where's the progression, bro? And you can't even use the excuse, oh, it's not his squad, it's not his players, bro. These are all his players now, bro. These are all his players.
What's more?
Do you get what I'm saying? There's legitimately like 4 players left that, like Torreira, El Neni, and Xhaka. Fair enough. And maybe 1 or 2 more. But apart from that, he's decided to keep these players, meaning he's taken the responsibility of them being his players.
Even Pep and Klopp have that. Like,
Exactly.
That
That's what I'm saying. Like, but he could have got rid of Pepe last year. No, did he? No. Kept him. Could have got rid of Xhaka last year. Gave him a 5-year fucking deal, bruv. Well, was gonna anyway. Like, that's what I'm saying. So these are all his players now. So he's got no excuse. Like, so if Arsenal don't get Champions League this year, bro, at least, as much as I want Champions League football. Let's not get it twisted. But I'd rather see us win a trophy as well.
Well, of course you want to see.
You get what I'm saying?
Europa League.
I want to see, bro. If we win the Europa League, I'll be gassed.
Of course,
it is something, isn't it? At the end of the day, it's something. But I'd rather see us win a trophy because I believe if we just get top 4, bro, that very next season, I don't see us doing nothing in the Champions League. It'll be like the same story as before. We'll get to the last 16. We'll get someone like Bayern or Barca, get 10-2, and that's it.
I don't know, because
you're flawless.
Go on, let's go. 1 second, Ryan. Hold that thought. Don't forget.
Doesn't Europa League get into pot 1 of the Champions League?
Yeah.
I believe so. Yes.
Might avoid.
Yeah.
Could avoid, I suppose.
That's what I'm looking at. Go on, Ryan. What was you going to say?
Do you remember towards the end of the season when it looked like Arsenal would get top 4 And on Shameless, Bav said that Arsenal will go far in the Champions League the next.
He's
said
I'm going to say it right now.
Delusion. All I'm going to say is
he said
delusion is
semi-finals.
Delusion
I'm
is a hell of a
say it
drug.
right now.
That's
I'm going to say it right now. With Arsenal, I don't know when they're going to. So it could be either next season or 2 years or 3 years. This might not even hold any weight for another 2-3 years. I don't know. It's just when Arsenal go back in the Champions League. Arsenal will the year they get back in the Champions League, that very same year or that season, I'm telling you right now, they'll get knocked out in the last 16.
No, I thought you were going to say they were going to win it.
No, they'll get knocked out in the last
stages.
As much as Cam is shameless, like he when it comes to Arsenal, he won't be like he's never
sense.
outrageous. Yeah. Like he'll run out.
But I'm too used to my team, bro. Do you know what it is?
Yeah.
I even said before, literally the season before Fabregas actually left us, yeah. I was looking at our team, yeah, and I was looking at us, but I was like, bro, Fabregas, we don't even deserve Fabregas, bro. We don't deserve him. Like I was like, bro, this is just bullshit after bullshit. I've known my team for so long, yeah, and it's not me like being one of them guys, innit? I'm just saying, like, it's just a consistent pattern I see year in, year out. Even when we was in the Champions League, it was a consistent pattern from 2008-9 times. Every single year we got in the Champions League. Them 7-8 years we got in the Champions League after. But we didn't get to the quarter. Like we literally got to the quarters, I think, once or twice. You get what I'm saying? And even when we got to the quarters, we got absolutely yammed. It wasn't even like it was a humble beating, bro. It was a yamming, bro. Like we were food. We were just a food to starving people, bro. We got yammed down, bro. And I saw that for 6-7 years consistently, and I was like, bro, this is just bullshit, bro. Like, where are we progressing? Because I don't see fuck all happening. Like every year we got in the Champions League, all these Arsenal fans were getting gassed. Yeah, top 4. I'm like, what? To be out in the last 16? Well, you're gassed to be out in the last 16. I want to be in a cup to win a fucking cup. I don't want to be in a cup to get as far as possible. No, I want to win the cup. Not just be like, oh, well, we got to the semis. That means it's good. Nah, bruv. Nah, that's a failure, bruv. That means you're more of a failure than anything, bruv. You got to the semis. You got so close, but yet so far.
You swear right now. Big up my guy Deviant says, what if Arteta gets more out of Jesus than Pep did? Is it that down to his lack of opportunity at City? Because it won't be because he's playing in a better team. He won't get more out of him because he's playing in a worse team. I actually think Jesus is a good player. I think he's a good signing for Arsenal. However, he's not going to look better at Arsenal than he would at Manchester City. He had ample opportunity at City. There's a reason he was a squad player. Effective squad player.
Right now, he will.
Say that again. He's not going to look better at Arsenal than he did.
I'm telling you right now,
where's he going to play for you, lot, Cam?
Don't worry, innit? He'll play up front and everything and score 3 goals per match.
This is what I'm talking about. Man don't even know. You know what I'm saying? This is what I'm talking about.
What do you mean I don't know? I just told you play up top, bro.
Okay, but he's a better wide player than he is up front.
But I'm telling you, he's playing as a 9, innit? Oh, well, that's your opinion, innit? I'm telling you, he's playing on a 9.
It's not my opinion. Like, talk to one of the
the problem is, I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just saying we bought him as a 9, innit?
Yeah,
we don't have another striker. We got Eddie, bro. We got Eddie and Ketia.
Don't do that, man. You got
No. We got Eddie. No. What I'm saying is, we got Eddie and Ketia. That's it. But if you look at both of them, they're both similar players in the way they play. We don't have a backup striker to where this is what I'm pissed off about as well. Because even last night, I for a long time I was like, "Where's Arteta's plan B? Where is Arteta's plan B?" Because Chelsea looking like they're running us. Before that third goal went in, I was like, "Where's Arteta's plan B in it?" Yeah, and then I don't know if it was a plan B or it's just Chelsea that dropped off again, like, you know, because Chelsea were just that bad that last night. Like, you can't take away how good Arsenal were playing, but then it's at the same time, no one expected Chelsea to be that bad. You get what I'm saying? Like, it was shockingly, like, I'm not even lying, I was shocked how bad it was. Like, like I said, I know it's only pre-season, but like I said, but yeah, well, anyway, that's going off in a different path. But yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, we bought Gabriel Jesus to be a 9. We don't have another option but him and Eddie Nketiah. You get what I'm saying? If Eddie gets injured, we've only got him. If he gets injured, we've only got Eddie. We don't have another like different player, taller player or stronger player where, you know, if we want to change, if we want to change, you know what I'm saying? So he will be mainly our number 9. Even though I'm not denying on what you're saying is like he probably does play better coming in from the wing or from the right. I'm not even denying that, but we purposely bought him as a 9. Unless these men go out and prove me wrong and end up getting a new striker, which I really highly doubt, then that's the sole reason why I'm saying he's a 9, and that's where he's playing.
No, fair enough. I hear that, but we'll see. Like I said, it was a good signing, and I was like, how does Arteta, does he play him as a 9, which he probably does, but then why not go sign a better 9? But we'll see it. Like I said,
because do you know what it is? Do you know what it is? I don't know if anyone, like, I know I tweet a lot of shit, but I know there's been certain, I know there's certain tweets. No, bro, I know, bro, you don't have to tell me.
We know. I know, man. I follow you, fam. But go on.
Everyone knows me.
That's what it's there for. I'm saying that's what it's there for.
That's my venting space, isn't it? That's my venting space. But yeah, I've been saying it. There's certain players that I said, like, and I called it from early. I called Jesus from early. I even said Sterling. And there was another player I called, another City player as well, but he's gone now. He left. And I was saying these 3, because them 3 players in particular, I remember reading these reports. And if you looked at them after Arteta did come to Arsenal, their form took a massive dip from where they were. Right. Them 3 in particular, and I was like, if you get them 3 at Arsenal, even though I don't like Arteta at Arsenal, I reckon he will do bits with them 3. Now we got one of them. You know what I'm saying? We got one out of the 3. I mean, it's not bad, isn't it? And that's when I was saying, like, these men want a winger, and I was like, bro, why don't we go get Sterling? He will cook for us under Arteta. He will cook. I agree, because Arteta knows that. This is the one thing I'll give to Arteta. Like, I praise him about, and I realized this when he was at City, because I realized the few City players, and then I saw a couple Arsenal players as well. How, do you know what I'm saying? So this is where I do give it to. I know he's a good manager, man-to-man manager, one-to-one, like player-to-player, like manager. I know he's good at.
Yeah, just also
if his all-round management of the team is where he's stuck right now. You know what I'm saying?
I always thought it was the other way around with Arteta. I thought Arteta was a decent coach, but his management was a bit questionable.
No. Because if you look at City, when he was at City, obviously Pep Guardiola was the main guy, so he was more of that man-to-man manager with the players, like with Jesus, Sterling, Kevin De Bruyne, Silva, all of them. He was more that one-to-one, man-to-man, while Pep Guardiola was the all-round,
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? But now he's that all-round guy because he's the main manager now. You get what I'm saying?
It's like the Aubameyang thing. I always thought Arteta was a bit questionable with the man management stuff, and he was actually a decent coach. I mean, I guess this whole documentary will kind of reveal a lot about that.
That's what I'm saying. When I saw the trailer of that documentary,
that will really help you.
When I saw the trailer of the documentary, I was like, "Yo, Arteta got vexed." I said no more.
Apparently, there's some fight in that as well, like some dressing.
Apparently, Lacazette and Cedric, bro, both of them can. Well, one is left, the other one can leave as well, bro.
I'm looking forward to it.
I can't wait to watch that.
But yo, there's over 80 of you lot locked in right now.
Yeah, like that. Don't make me do an edit. Hold on. Let me do an edit.
None of this Timo Werner conversion rate likes. Get it up.
Facts. None of this Timo Werner conversion rate. That is brilliant,
bro. At least
get the likes up. And share it across all the
socials. Start waffling about decoy runs. I swear down.
I wasn't going to. I was going to.
Yo, Ryan, can I get
a decoy run?
Whatever, man. Let me get to this in it. Big up my guy Deviant. Whatever. He says, "What do you think about the independent, impartial media sources running bullshit? They always run bullshit. This is why content creators is popping off, because they just be like just talking nonsense, innit? Give me sports said Ten Hag was turning Martial into prime Henri. The thing is, the only similarities between Martial and Henri is that they're black and French and both play up top. That's
no. Do you know what, Flawless?
That's
Can I say one thing about Martial?
Go on. Yeah, go on.
Do you know what it is? If my guy Stefan, he's a big United fan, innit? Yeah, and he knows me. Me and him go back and forth all the time, innit? Yeah.
Yeah.
But I remember the year you signed Martial. Was that the same year you signed Depay as well?
It wasn't the Van Gaal, but I don't know if it was the same year. I can't
15 summer.
You know what I'm saying? But I know it was around the same. If it was not the same year, it would have been the year after. But
I get what you're saying.
Yeah. I would. Do you know when you signed Martial? Do you know how pissed off I was? I was so pissed off when you signed Martial because I said, "Bam, this guy." I'm not even comparing him to Henri, but he's got some Henri-esque. What's the finesse about his shots?
That's it, no, man. He cuts in from the left-hand side.
Yeah, no. I'm not comparing him player as a player.
No, I'm not saying you're comparing him.
I'm just literally going on one.
If Martial was Dutch, there would be no comparison whatsoever. They don't play the same way. They're not built. They don't do the same thing apart from that. Cutting on from the left-hand side and open your body and put it like far post or put it near post. Like that's legit. It. But yeah, but we'll see what going on with Martial in it. Like who knows? But that's why I don't pay no attention to preseason. I don't pay attention. I don't read mainstream media. What did Draymond Green say? New media, innit? That's what we are. We new media. We taking over. Like it's what it is. That's why you see Flex all in the press conferences, and that's why you see the likes of Lewis all on Sky arguing with Scholes and shit. You know what I'm saying? We new media.
Oh, I love that.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's what it is.
Well, Lewis, come on.
That's what it is. We'll get to this actually. Don't worry, people. We will get to all your questions. Members, we'll get to all your questions. Don't worry. Ryan, what's your honest opinion on Darwin Nunes? I know you're an eye test guy, so surely you must think he's a bum. Brian knows you well, but go ahead.
Think about this, Ryan. Think about this before you just say something wild. Think about.
Eye test.
Be rational. Be rational. Be rational.
Yeah, go on, Ryan. Say that again.
Darwin Nunes, yeah. I'm backing this guy fully now, you know, because literally the amount of shit this guy's caught from rival fans in pre-seasons actually.
Oh, you feel sorry for him. Oh, bless
him.
Poor Darwin.
Chelsea could do.
Am I going to be?
What do you mean, man? We have Timo Werner.
I'm gonna let you speak, but I'm just like you got a soft side. You know what I'm saying?
I feel bad for him.
No,
don't say that.
Oh, special friend.
Do you know how much money this guy gets paid?
Oh, I believe in you.
I'm sorry for him, friend.
Oh,
Darwin's my age, bro.
Striker friend.
He's my age.
Striker
friend.
Darwin's my age. Oh my god.
I love you, Nunes. Oh, striker friend.
Oh my god.
It's not even that. I shouldn't even said it like that. It's not even that. No,
Ryan. Was you the guy before he scored a hat trick? Yeah, talking shit.
All right, but let's get to it. All jokes aside, I won't interrupt.
I don't even feel bad for him. It's just the fact that
again. Don't you can't backtrack now. We heard what you said. It's cool, right? So your faults on Darwin Nunes because as Brian said, he knows you're an eye test guy. You must think he's a bum. Your faults on
Darwin Noodles in the chat.
I believe in you.
Look, I know.
Oh shit! Yeah, I got you, Black Diamond. Give me one sec. Go on, Ryan.
I know.
It's yours. That with noodles is funny, yo.
I know that.
That's not funny.
The thing is, I know that Darwin Nunes has his technical deficiencies. You know, I do know that.
He's fucking here.
But anyone who's acting or saying that Darwin Nunes ain't gonna score goals for Liverpool is smoking, because he will score goals for Liverpool. Like, come on, man. Like, he's gonna, innit? Like, let's be real. He's a good finisher.
Just like Werner scores for Chelsea.
Nah, like Darwin.
He's already got half of Werner's goal tally at Chelsea. He's already got half of that.
Pre-season tax doesn't count.
Yeah, I mean, I ain't hyping up pre-season or anything, but like Darwin Nunes, he was a good finisher. Like, he had a good conversion rate for Benfica last season. Like, he's done it in the Champions. He did well in the Champions League, and let's be real, he fits into. He's a Klopp player, innit? He's a pace and power player, man. Like, Klopp's gonna love him at the end of the day. We create a bunch of chances as a team anyway. And let's be honest, what attacker does not score goals for Jurgen Klopp? Jurgen Klopp wants an attacker to score goals. They'll score goals. He ain't Thomas Tuchel. Like Jurgen Klopp gets goals from his attackers. Jurgen Klopp gets goals from it. I've said it. I've forced he's going to get onto me.
Why am I going to get onto you? Why?
For what I'm going to say, not for what I'm about to say.
Oh, right. Go on.
Luis Diaz.
Diogo Jota scored 15 league goals for us last season, 20 in all comps. Darwin Núñez is better than Diogo Jota.
All right, yeah, you're going to carry on with this answer. Even Brian's tired of it. He says, I never said anything about scoring goals. Just want your opinion on him as a footballer. So even Brian's like, shut up, man. Even Brian's like, yo, answer the question.
Being a footballer.
Oh, take that, Brian. Hold that. Check Ryan saying that with chest. Let's go, Ryan. You know, say that. Let's go.
Scoring goals is an aspect of being a footballer. I'm talking about an aspect of him as a footballer.
Not if you're a defender.
And Darwin Núñez.
Or a goalkeeper.
Oh, for fuck's sake. You said that up winter, bro. Oh, my days, bro. Oh, my days, bro.
But go on, Ryan. Carry on.
Man said, not if you're a defender or a goalkeeper.
What I was about to say. Yeah, I said this. People, like I said, Diogo Jota scored 15 league goals for us last season. Núñez is better than him. He's quicker than him. He's more powerful than him. He's a better finisher than him. Núñez if Diogo Jota scores 15 league goals, Núñez will get that amount as well, at least. Like, come on, man. Like, anyone acting like Darwin Núñez ain't gonna score goals. Like, come on, man. He'll score at least 15 league goals next season. I'm telling you, he will. Yeah, I have got worries about his other aspects of his game in terms of his hold up and link up play. But if he's there to score goals, which is what he is, he will score goals. Like I said, it's Jurgen Klopp. He gets goals from his attackers. You know, he ain't Thomas Tuchel, man.
How many goals
Jurgen Klopp will get his attackers scoring goals.
How many goals has Luis Diaz scored?
More than any of your attackers probably in half a season.
No, he's not scored. He's not scored.
Are we really taking pre-season into account?
No. When did he score last season?
Did he not score last season?
Yeah, he's got 6 goals. He's got 6 goals for us.
Oh, I do apologise.
More than any.
He's got 20. He's got 20 in all comps last season. He's got 20 in all comps.
Shut up.
For Porto.
Six goals to Liverpool. Shut your face,
for
man.
Porto as well. Like.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, bear in mind, Luis Diaz didn't have a pre-season as well.
Yeah, he did with Porto.
Not with Liverpool.
Winners don't let it slide.
And Luis Diaz came in at least still performed. Your attackers don't perform. Luis Diaz came in and he's not the best goal scorer. His finishing needs to improve, but he played well for us. All your attackers played shit.
We've got Luis Diaz. He's called Timo Werner.
We know attacks are.
Yeah, we all know your attacks.
What you say, Daniel? Hold on one sec. What did you say, Daniel? What did you say?
I don't want you comparing our attack to yours. We know our attack to us.
I'm just saying Tuchel, man. Klopp gets the best out of his attackers.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. I pulled that Tottenham.
Before I will do, welcome Timo to the show and that with the proper Chelsea cut. Let's go, Timo. I see you shining, fam.
Yo, Timo, can I say something to Timo first?
Let's go. You good? Nah, I'm just making sure he's good. You good, Timo? Yeah.
Nice,
excellent, man. This better be important. Go on. Floor is yours.
Well, go on for your guy Charles Leclerc, bro. This bottle job, bro. I actually wanted him to win as well, bro, because I don't want Verstappen winning another championship, man. This guy failed to turn another pole position into a win. Tony, Charles Leclerc's a
Timo.
Watch your mouth about Leclerc, man.
Oh, Timo.
No, he's not.
That's not. This ain't the place for that. Yo, Captain, allow it, man. You man, allow it. Oh, Jesus.
Don't try and hide your face from me, Timo. Mr. I retire from what, Timo?
The guy always retires, man. The guy's like the Undertaker, man.
Hey, listen, I allow you today. You're my guy, Timo.
He's like Ric Flair. Yeah, like Ric Flair, man. This guy, man. Let me get to this.
I said Ric Flair.
Yes, like with facts. Flawless, have you seen the Benjamin Sesko links as backup? I'd love him. 19 years old, 6'4", extremely mobile, great touch, link up and hold up play. Finishing is a bit mad, but you can improve. Bring him in. So I heard obviously
never heard him until today.
I heard one thing I will say is I heard the links today, and then Bainesy sent me a clip of a show me and him had done in Stat Facts and Vibes from I think it was a weeks back, and it might even months back, and he mentioned him actually to me. So he's not been on my radar. I know he's not been on many's, but Bainesy's one of the few who are actually go out and watch football outside of like the Premier League and go do his scouting properly. I said in the voice note I sent back to him, I was like,
Yeah,
Baisley's
a proper football.
Baisley's a proper footballing guy. You get what I'm saying? Like, he been mentioning guys to me. I'm like, I have no idea who that is. Like, he could be making up names. You know what I'm saying? And like,
you know, Baines is that kind of guy. Yeah, you know, if you're on FIFA career mode, you're asking Baines, yo, I need a left back. Who do you suggest?
Yeah, I did that with Cams when I was running my career mode. I was like, yo, Cams, man.
Bro, I got a guy like that. As well, bro. My guy, fam. If I'm on career mode, bro, I'm calling him. Yo, hey, listen, I need a left midfielder right now. Hey, who'd you suggest? Innit? I need a 22-year-old, 21-year-old. You know, I need one of them young players. Bro, yeah, no, them football fans. They're like legit football fans, like football fans.
Yeah.
Like,
so yeah,
obviously they have their certain team, but they're football fans. They just love football. So
yeah, that's exactly
hats
what
off
it
to
is.
them, bro. That's respect.
Mentality with this, yeah, like I said, from what Bainesy said, has told me about him. What you've stated here, like Ten Hag's interested in him. We need a striker. He wouldn't be expensive. He's 19, like you said. He's 6'4", mobile. Why not? You know what I'm saying? I've said already, man. We're at the point where I'm just like, it's like FIFA. Yo, just bring me PMP in my team in it. You know what I'm saying? And like that's what it is. Just bring me pace and power, and then we'll figure out the rest of layoffs. So, and we need a striker,
Yeah,
even if whether Ronaldo stays or not. Go on.
But Matanza, man, don't try and make out like you've been scouting him. You just saw the links and then watched some comps. So don't even try.
Do you know who hasn't been scouted? Do you know who hasn't been scouted?
Pace and power. John Werner.
Where's the power part?
Yo, Werner.
Where's the power part? Don't just bring me pace.
No, like,
Where's the power? Nah, man, he's got no power. Like, I need both in it. I'm asking for P and P, not just P. You know what I'm saying? And that. Don't bring me just pace.
No, give you MP, movement and pace.
I don't need M and P. No. I need P and P. You know what I'm saying? And that. I don't need P and DR. No,
you had that.
He's
at Juve now. Have some M and P.
I need I need pace and power.
United need Morata, man. United need Morata.
Can I ask you something? Like, you know, Klopp, yeah? Do you reckon, because I said this to Lewis earlier on, if he had Timo Werner at Liverpool, he could get something out of him?
No.
That's not something I'm willing to, like, chance.
No, I don't think.
He doesn't look like a football player.
Yeah, I think as good as some managers are, like Klopp is, there's only so much you can do with a lack of talent.
No, I'm not saying he's going to make him a world beater or anything, because Timo Werner ain't that low, but I think he can get something out of him.
Klopp's smarter than that. Klopp's smarter than that.
Yeah, Klopp pump faked, man. He pump faked Chelsea.
Why would you think? Hang on. Why would you think Klopp would get something out of Werner? But you won't.
Klopp get something out of his attackers, unlike your manager.
You can.
The thing is, Werner's just Shaw without. He's just Werner without the goals, and worse technically.
He would supply Werner with more chances.
No, but he's worse technically than Shaw.
Good, you can have more big chances missed.
He is worse. He actually is worse technically.
He's a worse version of Shaw. I'm saying Werner's a worse. If you make Shaw worse. He's Werner.
Yeah, I thought you said Werner was better.
No.
Werner's worse than Jota. I won't disrespect Jota that.
Yeah, I think Jota's actually a good squad player. I think he's a squad player. He does his role.
I rate Jota as a goal scorer. Jota scores goals at the end of that.
That's what he's supposed to do, man. Like you're the kick and run team. Man kicks, runs, and scores goals.
Squad player, innit?
Absolutely. But you criticize him heavily.
You expect to,
but then people don't think Darwin Núñez is going to score goals.
I've said openly that he scores goals for you.
This guy used to run with the Salah.
Oh yeah, New Testament Salah fan. We know that.
Why you shouldn't be like? I'm not saying you are shocked, but come on, let's be real. Like,
can I say something? Actually, Cam's has reminded me. You know,
talk to us.
Kansas actually, thank you, Cams.
Appreciate this.
You know, I've heard a lot of rival fans recently say Liverpool are going to struggle next season because we sold Sadio Mane. I can't lie, yeah. I think people are overrating Sadio Mane's last season. You know, season, not as a player. Prime Sadio Mane, like 2019 Sadio Mane was fucking unbelievable. But I'm talking Sadio Mane's last season. The last season just gone. People are slightly overrating this season.
Move on, man.
Yeah, so flawless. So basically,
disrespect, man, in 2022, man. Seriously.
Hey, flawless. How was the weather today? Was it good? Yeah.
Yeah, it's not raining. You know what I'm saying? Ryan started talking, it's not raining.
Unbelievable. Nice cool breeze today. It's been chill.
Yeah, nice full view today.
Mane carried you the second half of the season. You got the goal to
No, he didn't.
You know
No, he didn't.
I just don't get
the disrespect of someone who played a major part of you being 2 games away from a quadruple is the crazy.
Do you know what this Mane thing is? Do you remember?
It wasn't that great up until
let Cams go. No. That's not what I said. I didn't say he was great the whole season. Listen to what I'm saying when I'm talking to you. I legit just said he played a major part in your team being 2 games away from a quadruple. So to me, from the outside looking in, it's crazy to hear you criticize someone who was so important to that, despite his bad form.
People overrate his season last season.
That's cool. Like I said, whether he's your best attacker or not, he still played a major role in the success you had. He was still a major part in it. How many games did he?
Of course, he was a part.
That's my point. So I'm not.
He probably wasn't even our top 5 best players last season.
Whether he's top 5 or not, he still played. He still played.
Look at the nerve of you talking about this with Mane, but you want to pick up Werner's team. Now you're saying.
Lewis, you know I do that to my job, Lewis.
Man. You rate Werner, bro.
Are you hearing me?
I don't rate Werner.
Yes, Black Diamond, big up, man. Whether you think he is or not, my point is, it's just strange to me. I will never understand the criticism you give certain players who play major roles in your team being successful. It's not like Mane's playing and he's playing badly all the time, and your team. You were 2 games away from a quadruple. He's a major part of that.
I know. Whether you think he was top 5 or not. I pick up Sadio Mane for his end of season form. Like, he played really well towards the end of the season.
Again, you downplaying it. You know what I'm saying? It's end of season form. I'm not saying he was good. I'm not saying he was good from the start, the first game of the season to the last game of the season. What I'm saying is he played a great role throughout the season. That's what I'm saying. You want to pinpoint and pick out when he was good and bad. I'm not saying that. I'm saying he played a major role.
I understand that. Of course he played a big part.
No, you don't understand.
People acted like he had a better season than Mo Salah.
Say that again?
He didn't have a better season than Mo Salah.
That's a whole different conversation. But
I don't like how, and I'll be honest here, I don't like how last season...
So who played well then? Because you criticized Mo Salah, you criticized Mane, Thiago wasn't fit enough. How were you 2 games away from a quadruple? Who played well Who played well for the majority of it? Who played well for 80% of Liverpool's
consistently
season?
Over the season?
No, Go on, tell me. Who played well 80% of the time over the season?
Alisson, Trent. Our defense was so good.
Okay, so take away your goalkeeper and defense. I'm talking specifically now midfielders and attackers. Who played well? Because you created chances to score goals.
Salah up until
no. Again, that's not the question. No. That's not the question I'm asking. If you don't understand the question, ask me to ask it again. Who played well for 80%? Who played well for them? I won't even say 80%. The majority of the season from midfield and attack. You lot were 2 games away from a quadruple. You got 90-something points. You made a Champions League final. You made an FA Cup final and won. You made a League Cup final and won. My point is, somebody in your attack and midfield must have played well for the majority of the season for you lot to be in that position. So I'm asking you, who was it? So who was it? So nobody. So you lot. So your team was
not over the whole season.
You're not listening to the words that are coming out of my mouth. I said majority. That's not the whole season. You know the difference between majority and all, right?
Yeah,
there's a big difference. Okay, so the majority. Who played well for the majority?
For midfield and attack.
Yes. Someone clearly did. How do you get 90? That's impossible. It's impossible to be in for a quadruple and nobody in your midfield and attack played well. You can't 0-0 your way to 90 plus points.
We're talking about flawless, man. Trent got like 50 goals last year.
That's the way Ryan's talking. Like it was just the defense. What I'm saying is, if Mane didn't play well for the majority of the season, and Salah didn't play well for the majority of the season, and Diaz was only there half the season, Jota didn't play well. Who carried you? Someone must have played well.
They played well in parts. I don't think any of them played well for the whole season. For the
Ryan, listen.
Hamzi's saying the same thing.
No, because what you're doing, you're taking the question he's asking, and you're going in a different path. He's just asking a straightforward question. Someone in your midfield or attack must have played majority. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if in November or December they went 2 months and they dropped off. that doesn't matter. Majority of the season, what he's basically saying is majority of the season, yeah, someone in your midfield or attack must have been playing well, regardless if it was for 2 months here, 2 months dead, and then another 2 months, 3 months, and then another 2 months dead, and then that doesn't matter. Just majority of the season. That's what he's basically saying. Just the majority of the season in itself.
So clearly, you need to reevaluate how you're watching because that's impossible. So nobody in your midfield and attack, according to you, played well for the majority of the season, but yet you got 90 plus points. You were 2 games away from a quad. You were 1 point off the Premier League title. You made the Champions League final. You won the FA Cup and you won the League Cup, but nobody played well in Ryan's eyes. You need to reevaluate what you're watching because that's impossible. How? Tell me, please.
Tell me
you know what I'm saying? Someone correct me if I'm wrong, innit?
To be fair,
that makes sense. That don't make no type of sense.
Let me go through the players then.
All right, run through it.
Mo Salah, up until AFCON, best player in the league. After AFCON, shit.
Yeah.
Sadio Mane wasn't great up until March. After March, he was very good. Diogo Jota, first half of the season, decent in terms of his goal scoring, but he didn't play as much in the second half of the season. It was kind of a bit part role, so not him. Diaz, half a season, played really well, obviously because he came in January. Thiago was barely even fit in the first half of the season.
When he played, Thiago was quality.
But when he played, he was quality, but he wasn't fit a lot for the first half of the season.
Common sense. Well, when I look at your final results and I look at the games you won, how many league games did you lot win last season? Your team must be, I think. So you lot won 26 out of however many games. How many times did you lot?
28.
How many times, Cams? You'll know this. How many times did you lot lose in the league? Twice?
Twice.
We lost to West Ham and
6 or
Leicester.
7.
Okay, so you lost 2 games out. You lost less than Manchester City, but
we didn't win as much.
Yeah. I know you had some draws.
You drew
but my point,
yeah,
you drew a few. My point is, you can't be your team can't be performing that well, and all of your attackers and midfielders underperformed for the majority. Somebody played very well.
Somebody, not just somebody. It has to be at least 2. It has to be at least 2 of them.
Somebody must have.
Somebody was only Salah.
Who's creating and scoring all the goals? Exactly. The fact that you can't.
Even Fabinho, I think, had a below par season.
That tells me all I need to know, innit? The fact that you can be close to literally completing football and nobody played well in your eyes.
Yeah, we're that good, flawless. We're that good.
Yeah, you clearly Liverpool are magic. Yo, Klopp's magic.
Listen, Liverpool on another planet.
This is ridiculous.
I've already gone through the players. And
imagine when they do play well, flawless. Imagine when they do play well.
Imagine when, you lot go blitz the league when you lot start playing well.
Blitz?
I'm saying,
blitz it.
You lot go
give
win
them the crown now.
Like I say, that's impossible. You know what I'm saying? And I'm telling you right now, that's impossible. There's no way you lot almost completed football, did something that's never been done before, and your entire midfield and attack was.
Yeah, you legit come the closest now.
Man got 90 plus points. So Mane was bad for half the season. Salah was bad for half the season.
Taking turns playing well. It was weird.
So maybe they just went at their heights.
Week in, week out last season.
Yeah, I know you did, innit? And that's what's even more shocking about what you're saying. Is that you watched them more than me and comment.
So would you say Thiago didn't have a majority of the season? Thiago didn't play well.
From what I seen, the majority
Thiago whenever he played.
But when he did play, how many games did he play last season?
He only started 17 league games.
Yeah, the majority.
But how many? How many games? Like how many did he come on from the bench?
25 altogether. He played 25.
So he played 25. Yeah. So out of them 25 games that he did play, regardless if he started or not, unless he only come on for like 1-2 minutes.
He barely had any bad games. He had like a couple.
But that's what I'm saying. So would you say majority of the season that the games that he did play, majority of the season he played well?
Oh, 100%. When he played.
So there you go. So Thiago was one of them players then.
But was he? But my thing is,
Thiago,
was he fit enough?
So Thiago, clearly he was, because he almost helped you get to a quadruple. So yes,
25 games out of 30 games.
My point is here is that there's no middle ground. Either players on 9, 10 out of 10, or they're absolutely terrible. Rarely do you say, "Yo, he was decent today."
You know how much I defended Thiago. You know how much I love Thiago.
No. I'm not talking about Thiago. I'm talking in general. Like, because if Mane is how you judge your team is when Mane is not, or Salah are not playing 9 out of 10 out of 10. Oh, they're terrible. They're awful. No, they might just be playing at 5 or 6, which is still a good enough level for you lot to compete. How are you competing with one of the best teams ever then? This makes no sense. This is what I'm saying, but we'll move on anyway. Murtaza says, I'm still pissed United didn't get Timber. How did Van Gaal convince him not to join United? How's Timber listening to a guy who's on? Yeah, you tripping it. We would have been free for Wan-Bissaka. I'm just gonna bypass that. Yo, that's on Timber, innit? If Timber let Van Gaal talk him out of it and he wants to stay at Ajax and he wants to play in the World Cup, that's what it is. The reason why I don't worry is because we'll sign a right back if need be.
Wait, Mataza, are you? Wait, I thought United signed all their players, Mataza, because you remember going to Chelsea for not signing players. But wait, Mataza, did a player not go to you? No, surely not, Mataza. I mean, the way you're acting, United have signed all their players, their targets this summer.
Yeah, Surfer's on form tonight, man.
You got to carry it. Nah, that's because
hang on.
Yeah, go on, Surfer.
I'm just counting my receipts. I got them all in order.
Man said I'm counting my receipts. I got them all in order.
It sounded like he was counting Werner's goals. That's why it didn't take long.
Hey, Winter, you got any receipts on me?
No one cares about Werner's goals, man.
No, yeah, Cam, you're sensible.
What goals?
What goals exactly?
I know I'm outrageous, but I know he's sensible.
Timo, why so quiet?
No, because you know why Timo's
staring into your abyss.
Timo's
You're
quiet.
acting like this is a new thing, like.
This guy
I know why Timo's quiet, innit? I know exactly why Timo's quiet. Timo's pissed off.
Yeah,
Timo's team just lost 4. No. Timo's team just lost 4-0. His guy crashed out the Grand Prix. Yeah,
it was such a bad mistake as well.
He's retired in the last 48 hours 50 times. It's mad. It's crazy. Like, I wouldn't want to be Timo right now.
Okay.
In a nice way. In a nice way, obviously, because imagine that's like me. That in an equivalent way, it's like that's like with me, Arsenal, and Lewis Hamilton.
Yeah, that's understandable.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like if Lewis Hamilton was leading and then he crashed out, I'd be pissed. And if Arsenal just took a 4-0 L against even regardless if it's pre-season or not, against our London rivals, but of course I'm gonna be pissed in the space of 24 hours.
Nah,
I wish Crusher was here, man. I know
the real reason. I know the real reason.
Crusher was here.
I know the real reason.
No. I know the real reason as well. I know there's another real reason in it, but I'm not gonna say nothing on stream. I'm not that shameless like that. I'm shameless, but I'm not gonna be that shameless tonight. Winter, I mean, if you wanna be that shameless,
he's seen himself in the mirror and didn't realise his ears were that low. That's why he's pissed off.
Let's take the heat off of Timo. Good night.
I pick up Jez in the call. What are we saying, Jez? You good?
Hey, what are you guys
Timo, are
saying?
you going to a boot camp or something?
Everybody bless.
What is going on, man?
All good, man. All good. We'll
you
go to
Camden
Millwall
or something at the weekend. What's going on, bro?
I'm going Nottingham, man.
You're going Nottingham?
Flo, before you jump into the question.
Yeah, go on, Black Diamond. Go on.
His face. Look at his face.
Right, because good night, everybody, again. So this is a Q&A. This is a perfect question for Ryan. Is Liverpool stronger or weaker after the summer?
Yeah,
so before Ryan gives his answer, I think people need to understand what is the meaning of insanity. Because I have been listening to Ryan for over a year and change. He says the same thing. There were 4 streams ago when he was blasting Darwin Núñez and the lack of technical ability for all these players. We educated him on team, and now tonight he's coming to tell us about Darwin Núñez and why he's going to score goals. My question is this, Sir Ryan. Is this an emotional thing? Is something that you do to trigger people or to gather attention? Because you're not seeming to learn. You're speaking the same shit over and over, living under the same ideology. Next week you're going to come again. You're going to embarrass yourself. When the fuck are you going to learn? So proceed to answer the question.
This is actually a good question. So, Ryan, you think Liverpool are stronger or weaker after this summer? And why?
I think the same.
So you think you've remained the same? Fair enough.
Yeah, I don't think we got stronger or weaker. I think it's just been the same. Yeah. If you got another midfielder in, I say stronger, but we haven't, so it's the same.
You think Liverpool? Do you think City is weaker or stronger? Just asking out of interest.
Weaker.
Weaker, I'd say.
So
Their attacking depth is a bit.
You think you stay the same? What City have got weaker? All right, cool. Come same to you. What do you reckon?
That's why we're winning the league. Yeah, I think we stayed the same.
Say that again.
Makes sense. That makes sense. What he's saying. What he's saying makes sense. 100%.
Yeah.
Makes sense. What he's
Hey,
saying.
listen, you're gonna have to say, hey, listen, because I'm getting hella confused because there's two cams in it. So just say.
Yeah. I will do that. My bad.
I don't know. Was that to my man?
No. It was Liverpool cams.
Yeah, cool. Because I was like, what did you say? And then I heard my man.
The multiverse.
It's a multiverse. This is crazy. It is like a multiverse.
Hey, I'm the original Spider-Man.
I'll be Andrew. That's fine.
It says, will City win the treble next season? Yeah, well, that's this to everyone. Wait, Joey the Don, I presume you're talking about the major treble and not the Mickey Mouse domestic treble.
Yeah.
You're talking about that. Ryan, we'll go to you. You're the biggest City fan here. We'll see win the treble next season.
We really have to think about
it. Have a think about it. Have a think. No, Ryan, I'll come back to you last. Timo, are you there? Yeah. I'm asking Timo. Arsenal comes. Will City win the treble next season?
No.
All right. Liverpool comes.
No.
Surfer.
No.
Blood Diamond.
Double.
There we go. Lewis.
What was the question?
Will City win the treble next season?
Nah. We'll take the domestic cups.
Oh, there you go. Daniel.
You at Wembley?
No.
Let's not.
What a European trophy for the Arsenal.
Bro, listen. I don't care. You can hold that over me. That's a good. You know, well done. But you at Wembley is just a no-go, innit? You and doesn't matter who you play at Wembley, you're losing, fam.
Keep England. We'll take Europe and England with it.
How are you taking England when you can't win at Wembley?
Daniel, what are you saying?
Because we're taking Europe and England's involved.
But you're forgetting we're Brexit now, yeah? We forget we're not in Europe no more.
We ain't doing no Brexit. We're taking England along.
You can't take England if you can't take Wembley, bro.
Good.
Don't worry, man. We'll take the whole of Europe. 2023 champions of Europe.
What? We're 2K, yeah? We're 2K.
Yeah, Super Tommy Tuchel and the
with man like Timo Werner and that. Sorry, I'm gonna mute myself in it. My bad.
Nah, if Timo Werner wins the second Champions League, we just gotta veto the competition in it.
You gotta give our 9-1.
Don't forget the home done turn.
Look at this guy. Why are you so happy beating your chest?
Yeah, trust. Look at this guy coming on stream smiling like Timo Werner's really gonna win the Champions League.
I had some good sleep, man.
Imagine your life. Imagine your life. You've been on this stream for 30 minutes, not smiling when someone mentions Timo.
If he stays next season,
some good sleep, man.
If he stays next season, I'm
glad you
breaking
did
even. That's what I'm gonna say. I'm breaking.
There you go. All right, we'll go to Timo. Hold up, 1 sec. Timo, will Manchester City win the treble next season?
No. I'll say
all right, Daniel.
Because the Yaya Touré's judge now.
Yeah, Jez.
Yes.
You got rid
Wait, what?
They got rid of all the brothers, so they're gonna win. So they're gonna win. They're gonna win the Europa League.
No, they didn't. Ake's still there. Ake's still there, bro. The Europa
League, the Carabao Cup.
Ake's still there, bro. Ake's still there.
I believe, yeah. No. I believe if they don't strengthen, if they don't get another winger and I say another striker just to back up. If Haaland gets injured and that,
they got Alvarez, bro.
Yeah, no. I know they got Alvarez, but I'm just saying, like,
whoever he is,
you wouldn't want to depend on Alvarez if
they still got the option to go back to the false 9 if in an emergency, because they've got the players to still be able to do that, and they've proven they can play.
You're the biggest City fan here. We'll see you win the treble next season. All right, cool. I'm just asking.
I think they'll win a treble. I think they'll win the Premier League. I think they'll win the Champions League. I think they'll win the Carabao Cup. I think they'll get that back.
So basically
the FA Cup's the one where I think they might.
So they'll win all the big ones, but they'll slip up on the shittest part of the treble.
So you've got them winning a double then, basically, definitely.
And the Carabao Cup. They'll get that Carabao Cup back.
Will you be there for the parade?
They'll definitely be there, 100%.
Now, you know why I think they fucked the FA Cup up? Maybe.
He'll be there next to Jan celebrating with the City flag. 100%.
Flawless.
Blue scarf, blue face paint, everything.
And with the other 6 City fans as well.
Yeah, man, with the other 10 of them. Go on.
I think they might, with the FA Cup, like, because they'll be going for the Premier League and Champions League. The FA Cup will become less prioritized, and Pep might change a team and they might get knocked out. That's why. But if any team's going to do a quadruple, it'll be City. You know, I can't even lie.
This guy, see, we didn't even ask all that. Yo,
but I think they win the Prem, Champions League.
Timo, I beg you just drop out a sec so I can bring on this guest, please, and then I shout you back. But you chilling anyway in your DMs. We appreciate it. Yeah, and fam. What I'm saying, pause. Wait.
This is YouTube. Hey, listen,
YouTube.
1 minute before we do anything, I hate this pause shit now, because why are you pausing a convo? Don't pause the fucking convo. You don't want no one to hear what you said. Just carry on the convo, Do you know what it is? No. What happened to the good old no homo shit? Do you remember that?
You know what? You know why? You know why? Because it's Paul's just is funnier, and I just find it funny.
No, but do you know what it is? When someone said it to me the other couple of weeks ago, and I was like, "Why are you pausing? Why do you wait? Do you want to hear that shit? What the fuck is wrong with you?"
I think it's no. To pause is in terms of it just means stop. Like we stopping this conversation, going in another direction.
So say stop. So say stop then.
Pause. What's the difference if someone says pause?
No, because if you pause, you can, bruv. If you press pause, on a play button, on a pause button, you can press play. I'm not saying play it. I'm just saying there's a pause. That's why I say just stop it.
Pause, it means that's
eject CD, eject VHS.
But you can pause it and then you can eject the CD. You know what I'm saying? And eject
VHS, eject the tape.
Facts, you know what I'm saying? And that, yeah. I'll just message him back anyway. Prime man, I'm hilarious. I know you lot again. Get the likes up. Make sure you get the shares up as well. Subscribe to the channel as well. It is road to 5K, people. Road to 5K. I am planning on doing the 4K party, but I just don't know when. And we got to welcome. Oh, yeah, he said 1 sec. But yeah, I don't know when I'm going to actually be able to fit in doing the 4K subscriber party because.
Bro, you might as well just wait till the 5K.
Yeah, it might.
I'm on holiday the next couple of weeks, so I'm guessing you're going to do
what's
it
the date?
then,
Yeah, well, what dates are you? What dates are you?
From when to when?
What dates on holiday?
I leave on Thursday and I'm back on the next Monday or so. No, I leave on Thursday and I'm back
anytime next week, Flawless. Anytime next week.
Numbers, fam. Give me numbers. I need dates.
So 26. Today's Monday, isn't it? 26.
That's still not.
So I leave on the 28th and I'm back on like the 8th or 9th.
Right, you leave on the 28th and then you're back on the 8th or 9th, right? Yeah, well, I'll try doing it. Welcome to to the show. Again, one of the most hardworking content creators, quality content creator. His channel is going from strength to strength. You know what I'm saying? Got to welcome my Months in the building. Yes, Months. What you saying, fam? You good?
Yes, bro. My Liverpool slander radar was going off. So
hella mudslinging, fam. There's hella mudslinging going on, fam.
It's the reverse. Ryan went from
that was from Ryan.
to Darwin Nunes.
I was defending Nunes. I was literally defending Nunes.
You know what it was?
The rest of the team.
You know what it was? Because we were talking about like the Liverpool season you just had. And I'm like, Liverpool were 2 games off a quadruple. And Ryan's telling me none of your midfielders or attackers played well for the majority of the season, which to me, from the outside looking in, makes no sense because you were literally 2 games away from a quad.
Yeah, Months, your face is everyone's face.
So this is what I had to deal with. So I'm like, you were 1 point off the Premier League. You made it to a Champions League final. You won the FA Cup. You won the League Cup. So common sense tells me that at some point during your season, for the majority of it, your midfielders and attackers must have played well. But Ryan's telling me Salah didn't, Mane didn't, Diaz was only there for half a season, Jota's not good, Thiago wasn't fit. So I'm like,
no, Thiago, I'll say yes.
Thiago was good. Yeah, no, Thiago was good, but you're saying he was only there for half the season because he didn't start that many games. So my point is,
he was injured for quite a
few was it?
Because
if it wasn't Mane, it wasn't Salah, it wasn't Jota, Diaz was only there for half a season, Thiago didn't start a lot, Firmino didn't start a lot, to my knowledge. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, he did.
He was injured. He had injuries.
He was injured. So who was it? Nico Williams. Who was it?
Hendo or Nino, man.
Was it Henderson?
Oh, fuck off, Henderson, man. Nah, sure.
Klopp is a genius, isn't it? This guy magic, man. But yeah, go on.
I need to hear Monts. I need to hear civilized Liverpool fan.
Right.
I need to hear it. All right, listen, I'm gonna go on mute because I need to hear a civilized Liverpool fan right now.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going on mute.
Right. I'm gonna have to pull you up on one thing. Salah got the golden boot and the most assists.
Just one.
I can't.
Just one
So
thing.
just that. So that alone.
But bro, that, up until after AFCON, he wasn't good.
Yeah, after but everyone loves to say after AFCON. After AFCON, you know the gap between the end of AFCON and the end of the season was 3 months, right? How long's the season?
Yeah, but then he was out. Yeah, but then he only left
Oh,
in early,
answer the
early
question.
January.
Yeah, but no, but
He only left in early January.
10 months, man. It's 10 months. 10 months.
So
is the season 10 months, man?
So that already answers your majority of the season answer, right? That already answers your majority of the season.
So that's August, September, October, November.
It's 10 months, bro. It's 10 months.
Christ's sake, man.
Essentially,
Just
it's
say 10 months.
essentially 70% of the season.
70%.
So that's 10 months. So okay, you're telling me Salah was bad for 3 months. Even there you go. So Flawless said majority of the season. 7 out of 10 sounds like majority to me. So Salah was already good for the majority of the season.
Yeah, Jez.
Yeah? So that's already one.
Beautifully said. Beautifully said.
And at the end of the day, I know what you mean, because obviously everyone came in and done their bit. In each part of the season. Obviously, first half of the season, Jota was filling in for the goals that Mane wasn't scoring.
Yeah.
Obviously, when Salah fell off for those 3 months, Mane filled in for the goals that Man was scoring. When Thiago was injured at times, it would be Naby, it would be maybe Henderson. Certain men would just come in and fill in the gap where they could. Ox come in for a little bit and played well for maybe 3-4
Harvey at the beginning of the season for a few games.
So I get what you're saying where, you felt that players weren't good for the majority of the season, but you need to understand that when a team is competing for all four competitions at the highest standard, they're not machines. They're not T19, bro. You know what I'm saying? Not Terminators. So unfortunately, there are going to be drop-offs in certain areas of the pitch. But what makes the squad is that when man can just come in and fill in and do the job until someone can come in and be their best again. So for you to say that, Salah weren't good for this part of the season, Mane was only good for the second half of the season, like, this is what you need this to go and to compete on all four fronts. If everyone played their best for majority of the season, we'd win a quadruple every year. It's
no players ever done it. No players ever had 100% amazing season.
Even Messi scoring 100 goals in a calendar year, bro. You think he didn't fall off for 2-3 games? You know what I'm saying? Obviously, that's an extreme example, but the best.
No, but listen.
Suarez.
Bro, do you know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying, you can't. It's very. I just think it's disingenuous to say. I understand what you're doing. You're looking at it through only a critical opinion. So you're looking at it and going, what is wrong? But I think it's a bit disingenuous. Obviously, Thiago, yes, he was injured at times, but players are being overplayed.
No, I know whenever Thiago played, he was quality. I know that. I know whenever he played, he was quality.
But you're nitpicking to the highest degree. Certain man strikers are getting 5 goals, G.
Yeah, I understand that. Yeah, I do understand that.
Even Manchester City, these men don't bag. These men don't have a man that's bagging 20 goals. Don't have a man that's bagging 20 goals. So again, it's performances, and you got to look at the manager, bro. Honestly, look at the manager and what he's doing with certain players like Henderson. Do you know what I'm saying? Limited players in technique. Jota for me is limited in technique, but he's getting the best out of them in each area. If we need a false 9, you go play for me. If you need a goal scorer, you play Darwin Núñez or you play. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We don't need as a club, Ryan. We don't need right now. We're so good that we don't need everyone to come and play their best for majority of the season. Otherwise, again, we'd win a quadruple every year. That's not.
I hear that.
So
that's hear that. But to me, the main ones that performed consistently at a very high level for the vast majority of the season were Alisson. I'll still put Virgil in there. Trent has to be in there as well. Maybe Matip, but then he was rotated at times.
Definitely Matip.
But bro,
yeah, Matip as well.
Bro, defenders, it's a bit different for defenders though, rather than attackers. It's a bit different for defenders. Because at the end of the day, it's a collective as a defender and as an attacker. So if Salah doesn't score or assist, but I don't know, Diaz gets 2 and Mane gets 1, Salah's getting criticised. But if the whole Liverpool defence, if they keep a clean sheet, everyone gets praised.
Van Dijk and Matip and
Despite
Trent especially. Trent was special in that season.
Yeah, but
like, Trent was unbelievable.
Trent can have a brain fart. Liverpool keep a clean sheet. Obviously, it might get highlighted a bit about Trent, but it's only really when it ends up in a goal. Do you know what I'm saying? Salah doesn't score. Mane doesn't
Go
score.
flawless, make you joke. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I'm listening, man. Like this because it's good to get a Liverpool perspective on things. So I'm just letting this go, innit? You know what I'm saying?
But that's the point. Attackers are going to get criticized for not changing the game, whereas defenders obviously will do their job, and if they keep a clean sheet, everyone's holding praise across the board. Do you know what I'm saying? I can only remember 2 brain farts on Alisson, and that was against West Ham and in the Brighton.
Yeah, it was around Christmas. It was around Christmas. Alisson had a few dodgy games. Tottenham, Newcastle, Leicester got beat at the near post. I remember as well. Like
that's what I'm saying. But we are nitpicking to the highest degree, and of course, we are allowed to. When we're challenging year in year out, we're allowed to nitpick, but. When we're going for quads and we're nitpicking to this degree, we're not that good. We're not that good to be nitpicking when you are 180 minutes off of winning a quad, and you only brought in Konate in the summer, and we're not that good to be. We ain't gonna do it next year for us to be complaining.
Yeah,
you get it. And we should be just trying to go for one of the champs or the Prem. And you got what I'm saying? People are normalizing challenging for 4 trophies or challenging for the big 2. That is not normal, bro. Why are we normalizing it? We made 1 signing and we went for all 4 trophies.
As well, that's facts. Because if you look back on the previous seasons as well, even look at the dominant 20 years Man United went on. How many of them could you say, they were real close to getting a quadruple?
1 year, bro.
Maybe 1.
No, 2 years.
Exactly.
08, 09.
You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Arsenal had an invincible season. You know what I'm saying? Went out all 3 other competitions. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what Mutz is saying is so correct. I don't know why this day and age, we've for some reason normalizing a quadruple.
You know what it is?
Winning a quadruple is never been.
You know what it is? You know what it is? It's because man them are spoiled. That's why. Man them are spoiled.
That's what I'm saying. This day and age, people have no morals, no respect. Spoiled, selfish people. They want me now.
Yeah, even that because it's from that's bad. But like from a footballing perspective, that's why I always get onto Ryan because I'm like, you're critical of players who are helping you be successful. Like, yes, you can be critical and say, they should do better, but they've proven it, like in terms of success. You were 2 games away from doing something that's never been done before. The fact that you're even in a position to do that, and before that, you've been in title races.
Yeah, that's why,
you've won the champ. Before that, you've won the Prem. And on top of all that, you being this critical, and then I turn around and ask you, are you the second best team in the league with the second best manager? You'll say, yeah. So where you should be. That's what don't make no sense. If you genuinely believe Liverpool were better than City, I go, you know what? I understand your criticism. That's like me sat here and going, United are the 5th best team in the country, and then be mad that we're not challenging for the Premier League. You turn around and say that don't make no sense because you think they're the 5th best team, or the 6th, or wherever you have them. Same with Chelsea. If you ask Chelsea fans, they'll probably tell you the Chelsea fans on the panel we're the 3rd best team in the league. They probably expect to finish
barely.
You know what I'm saying? See, like they're looking over their shoulders.
I don't know, and I've been getting onto Chelsea fans being spoiled for the longest, innit? And it's like now I'm seeing my people one by one shift into that. You know what I'm saying? I'm seeing my people one by one turning into this thing where it's just normal to be doing this. Like realistically, when you're challenging for titles, that shit should probably only last for 2-3 years. Then you go rebuild and you go do it all again. And sometimes you might not even get there again. Look at United. Look at Arsenal. They you get what I'm saying? Yeah. It happens in cycles. Sure, I'm not saying shut up and enjoy it. Sure, I'm not even saying shut up and enjoy it. But like when I look back here, when the pain, like, do you know what it is, Ryan? You're still talking like we lost the Champions League yesterday. Like you're burnt, like it happened last night. You know what I mean?
Yeah, hold on, Ryan, hold on.
You know what it was though, Monch, you know what it was? Is that this conversation came about because I was talking about no, this convo came about because I was talking about Nunez
coming in after that bareback and they held that. I know. Come on, man.
All right, time zone tax, man. We've had to play in 3 different time zones this week. Here's what.
I love it.
Well, then we'll take it.
Well, yeah, I would be like if Bradford, because the thing is, Bradford Cams has said already Liverpool will win the league. So if he's being super
I don't like
critical
that
of the
term,
team,
Bradford Cams.
oh, sorry, does that offend you? My bad, innit? Apologies, innit? I say Liverpool Cams then. Liverpool Cams is saying
just Cams. The other guy's got to earn the. He's got a second Cam. So
sure, man.
or something.
As they were saying that before you go right, like he's turned around and said from early before you signed Nunes and all this.
No, he
Liverpool will win the
did.
league. So if he's critical of them, I go, you know what? I understand that because your expectation is to finish in first place in the Premier League. Yours, Ryan, is to finish, and you will finish second. Liverpool will finish second. I've said this already.
No, I'll get onto that point after because I was going to say so, but I was going to say to Mons first. Like this conversation came about because I was talking about Nunes first. Like I was defending Nunes and like
you was
and
here,
then
you was doing what?
You was defending Nunes. You know
I was
why, man?
defending
People
Nunes,
being
bro.
mean to him. That's why.
I was legit
People being
defending
mean
Nunes.
to him. He's defending Nunes, man. People's being mean to him.
I feel sorry for him.
He's defending my boy Darwin, man.
Darwin's your boy. He's your boy now.
Nah, you know what it is? It's like
all of a sudden, after he was educated.
Nah, it's just I've still
I'm
got my
going
doubts
nowhere.
over his
I'm going
other
nowhere.
aspects of his game, but I know he's going to score goals in it. We all know he's going to score goals. But no, because Mons, it went on to talk about Mane because, you know, and I was saying like, because me and you were talking about it the other day, like people were overrating Mane's season last season, in my opinion.
Yeah, but it was more so with the only thing about Mane is that like, regardless of what you say about Mane, at the end of the day, it's about replacing his output without just his goals. And that's the question, innit? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
For
no,
me,
I hear you.
Mane, like Diaz is not Sadio Mane. Darwin Nunes is not Sadio Mane. And I don't think
he's
you
not
can,
Sadio Mane 2019 times.
anyway. You can't just replace Sadio Mane. I don't think there is a Sadio Mane replacement. There isn't someone you can go and get and go, yeah, that's Sadio Mane. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I hear you.
The guy's skin is made of iron. He's actually Black Panther, bro. Like, it's peak. Like, do you know what I'm saying? But the only thing I'll say is that it was the right time to let him go. He was slowly declining. You know what I'm saying? He was slowly declining. Obviously, he brought it back in that second half of the season. But at the end of the day, like it's a lot of pressure to bring in. Listen, I'm not a Darwin fan, but I am here. I'm here as a Darwin protector. I'm a shameless Darwin protector.
Let's go, man.
Now that he's got more goals,
so he's your boy, Monts, yeah?
The DDL, man. The DDL.
Is he your boy? Is he your boy, Monts?
No, let me see. I'm his defender. But he's not my guy to be bigging him up. So again,
he's not your boy.
If he does that, flawless. It's not. You see, you will never see me you won't see me bigging up Darwin Nunes for no reason. I need to see some shit. And if someone says something bad about him and he just about might have more goals than your guy, I'll come in and say something. You know what I'm saying? You know them ones.
Go on, I'm listening.
I want to put this right now, right?
Go on.
If Darwin Nunes has a stinker on the first game of the season, Ryan will call him a bum within 15 minutes of the game.
Oh, yeah.
100%.
100%. Waste the money. If we drop points in, it's against Fulham, innit? If we drop
What are you
points
talking about? Ryan will start calling him overrated. He wants him gone from today. This guy is so dead. Why is he at my club? Ra-ta-ta-ta. And all of this and that. Bro, Ryan will go on a full rant about him, bro. And then the very next game, Darwin Nunes will get a hat trick and be like, yeah, that's my guy, bro. Yeah, Darwin Nunes, I love him.
What time's your game against Fulham? Is it Saturday or Sunday?
It's a Saturday, 12:30.
Oh, you got the early kick.
Okay. Do you know what's hilarious, by the way? A certain Erling Haaland was through on goal, and he tried to square it when there was no one to square it to.
He was shit.
And
I didn't see it. I heard he was shit.
No, there's a reason you didn't see it, bro. There's a reason you didn't see it because
no one cares about Man City.
Erling Haaland is Erling Haaland.
No one cares about City.
No one cares. No one cares.
That's any of the strikers of if that's any of the strikers of our team, that's going viral.
Yeah, like, bro, if Darwin Nunes tried to square it in front of goal when there was no one to square it to, on his
Yeah,
strongest, on his stronger
same with
foot.
us. But that's Arsenal. Bruv. Doesn't matter what Arsenal player it is. It's being bad.
That's in K, yeah, that's getting clipped, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely.
In K, that could be any Arsenal player. It could be Ramsdale, bro. It's getting clipped.
Havertz, when Havertz was through and goal and he chipped the crossbar, I saw that everywhere. I saw that everywhere. I saw it everywhere.
No one cares about City, man.
You see Bruno and Rashford fail comps and everything like that, but with Haaland, you don't see anything.
Bruno fail comp was bad.
It's a bad take.
Hey, Surfer, you're on thin ice, fam. You know what I'm saying? You're on thin ice. I said, Rockstar, don't do that, yo. Don't do that.
Maybe, do you know what it is from this? Maybe Manchester City are so good. They're going to clip me if I say this.
Nah, say it, man. Say it.
Say it with twist. Say it with twist.
Say it with titties, man.
Here's what it is. Maybe, just maybe, Man City are so good because they never play with pressure, because they're never going to get clipped. Man, I'm never going to be chatting about them. And it's usually positivity or not negativity, because no one really minds them winning. But unfortunately, everyone else, you go on a bad run.
Yeah, it definitely adds to it, because if you play for Liverpool, you're under the spotlight. If you play for Manchester United, you're in the spotlight. If you play for Chelsea, you're in the spotlight. If you play for Arsenal, you're in the spotlight. Just bear in mind, United and Arsenal, I use those two, are nowhere near competing at the same level for the same trophies as City. But you're under more pressure, of course. Without doubt. New signings are definitely, like Haaland was signed.
I know you're not going to get clipped.
Yeah, Haaland was the hottest property in terms of like on the market in regards to transfers. They're looking at him as the next guy. You know what I'm saying? It's him and Mbappe. They're the next two. City signed him, and it was just here, and it was here today, and it was gone today.
Do you know the main scenario?
Yeah, go on.
Do you know the main scenario by which Haaland will get slandered next season for something is if City go out of the Champions League and he misses like a sitter in that game or something like that to take them through and they go out. That could be it.
Also, on top of they are, for most people, in most cases, even
they're the
teams like my team, not even that, like in terms of the lesser of two evils, as much as I dislike them, it's like we all seen what happened when it was Liverpool and City going for the title. And I say this, if it was Arsenal and Manchester City going for a league title, the energy would have been in the same. The energy, as much as I dislike City, because I dislike them a lot, Arsenal and Liverpool I dislike more, and I'm from the city.
Your number one ops want you to win.
Yeah, like you were the lesser of, obviously for different people, everyone depending on age, generation, their rivalries, like they have all the same ops, but where you rank them,
no.
Like I bet you as an Arsenal fan, yours will be different in terms of Spurs.
No. My big ops, my two big ops, they're United and Spurs, bro. That's my big ops.
Spurs.
See, it varies, you know. Like this day and age, it's Spurs only because of the bullshit they keep giving us in it. This trophyless. We finished above Arsenal again, like this is what they play for, season in, season out.
Yeah.
So just because of that, that's what pisses me off in it. But in overall general, my biggest, I hate United more. My bigger rival is United because I see them as more. Like, bruv, if United and Arsenal are competing, I saw United and Arsenal competing for the title. So I'm used to them. But if you don't know the Patrick Vieira, bruv, if you don't know that Vieira versus Keane, bruv, you've not seen a rivalry unless you've seen that Vieira Keane.
That's from when people are like, oh, why do you get into Arsenal so much to deserve? Because I'm from that era. That's why.
But that's the difference. So in this era, it would be seen more as Spurs.
Yeah, it might be, but again,
you know what I'm saying.
You're talking to age, generation. I think.
Yeah, but in my era, like Spurs are bigger only because it's the North London derby, but that's the only reason why. But if you're going on actual team, the bigger derby in itself, where the rivalry is Man United.
And to Alamas, who says, damn, a lot of salty Haaland Manchester City haters, LOL, understandably, though, City will probably end up winning the Prem.
They will,
for many years to come. The thing is, we all give, the thing is, everybody, including myself, give City their props for doing well. Like, no one's doubting that. I've said City, the way they've dominated domestically, incredible. Give props to that team, give props to Pep, all of that stuff. But my point is, and especially being in this space, that's why you don't see many City content creators. There's Daps, there's Big Steve, Jan, that's it. And I know one of them three personally before this. So I knew 33% of the people I knew before I got into this. It's only doubled since I
you
knew,
know
like,
about City, yeah?
That's all it is. No, nobody cares about, like,
And they're the third of the fan base
imagine
anyway.
Liverpool were dominating the way City were dominating, or Arsenal were, or Chelsea were, or Manchester. Imagine Lewis with Chelsea dominating, winning 4 Premier
Even
League
with
titles
their
in 5 years.
players, imagine Aguero did what he did at like a United or a Liverpool.
Oh
my God!
Look at the way we still talk about Ollie's goal in '99.
Imagine De Bruyne didn't play.
He's
for
won the
City
same
for
amount of
us, Real
Prem as.
Madrid.
Do you know what's so
Rooney.
mad? You know what's so crazy about all of that, yeah? And you know what really gets on my nerves when these new young bucks come to Arsenal? Yeah. Is it, I come to Arsenal because of Thierry Henry. I used to watch him growing up. And I'm thinking, hold on, you're like 19 years old. Yeah. You're 19, 20 years old, yeah. Thierry, by the time you saw Thierry Henry, he would have been, and you remember, yeah, you'd have been about 5, 6. So by that age, he would have been at New York Red Bulls. Yeah. Or retired. But you're using his, he's Arsenal. Like, I get, that's our only pool, you know. That's how embarrassing it is. Our only pool is Thierry Henry at this moment in time.
And let me just get to this from Bluey City. Big up to you. He says, I completely understand this hating other teams more, but to act like City don't get a lot of hate is delusion. We literally get targeted by investigated journalists daily. I wouldn't go as far as to say City don't get hate, because everybody gets hate on social.
But did they get less hate than the others?
Yes, like Leeds get hate. I give Leeds shit every single time, and nobody gives a fuck about them. But that's just because I don't like Leeds because I'm a United fan. My point is, any team on social media in the Premier League gets slandered because they'll have rival fans. Guarantee you right now, this Ipswich Town Twitter absolutely going in on Norwich. Guarantee
100%, bro. You just need to know you just need to know the people that support
my point.
that
Charlie was
team.
here earlier. He's a Bristol Rovers. He's a Bristol.
There'll be a Bristol City fan like on Twitter.
Imagine what he says about Bristol City. But we ain't gonna know. But I guarantee you, like, you be going in on Bristol City. Like, that's my point.
City, anyone's number one up.
That's what I was gonna say, Cam.
And they're not. You're on the villain. You know what it is? City are on the villain list, but they're not.
They're not number one.
You're the minions, man. Like, you ain't Thanos. You're like the minions. You know what I'm saying? You're the guy with the old face.
Hey, don't disrespect my people them there. Hey, the minions go on, bro.
Nah, the minions were cold. City are cold too. That's my point. Go on, Sefa.
How can you? This is how people don't really care about the City. You have an arch rival in your own city that wish you would win the title more over than Liverpool.
It's mental.
That's mad. Like, do you know what's so mad? Yeah. If you was to put Tottenham and Spurs in that situation, you ask Arsenal, they're gonna say, bruv, listen, I don't want to say it. I don't want either of them.
Oh, you said Tottenham.
But I had the preference. I'm going Chelsea.
Imagine Everton winning Liverpool win a Premier League over Man United. Imagine.
No, I would never want to see Tottenham lift that trophy ever in my lifetime. Like, after my lifetime, I don't give a fuck. In my lifetime, I don't ever want to see them lift that trophy.
Sefa said it best there. They're not anybody's number one up.
Yeah, but Flawless, you know what it is? It's like, just imagine as a city, yeah. You're like they said, then your number one rivals, your local rivals, yeah. Your local rivals are celebrating you winning the league. They're cheering when that final whistle went. They're celebrating Goodwin's goals.
How about this?
Yeah, I'm listening.
I've got a question for everyone on the panel.
Yeah.
I'll start with you, Flawless.
Yeah.
Who would you rather win the league? City or Liverpool?
As much as it pays me for me, it's City, innit? Because Liverpool are the arch enemy, you know what I'm saying?
There you go. I can go around and ask everyone that question, but I'm pretty sure that anyone wouldn't really mind City win the league, and that's the problem. How can someone not really mind you winning the league? I don't.
See,
really
the problem is
mind.
no. The problem is, yeah. See, that's where it kind of differentiates with other fan bases, because, like, me personally, if any Arsenal fans say, "Oh, I prefer City over Liverpool," we have no rivalry over either. You know what I'm saying? The only rivalry, I mean, you can say Liverpool a little bit more because of what happened in '89 and that, but look how far it got. That was before any of our times. You get what I'm saying? So, like, that's the only reason why you would say that. But for Arsenal fan, I wouldn't care. So if you're asking me, I don't care. But I would say personally, personally, because I see Liverpool as my second home anyway, Liverpool the town anyway. I'd like to see. I don't mind seeing Liverpool lift the trophy.
Come on.
Yeah, fuck all that. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, Cam, you know,
Yeah, but that's me because I'm an Arsenal fan and a Londoner, innit?
Yeah,
You get what I'm saying? I have no beef with Liverpool or City.
Yeah.
I forgot something else as well.
Go on.
I remember because I watched Lewis's vlog on the last day of the season, innit? And when they heard, I saw it when they heard, Chelsea fans heard Villa had gone 2-up, they started chanting, "Come on, City, bro!" Like,
Yeah.
The trouble is, and to get to this blue,
They can't stand Liverpool because of
Liverpool
2005.
is what it is.
And to get to this says not being number one is actually irrelevant. You can be number 2 or 3 or 4 and still be hated a lot. No, it matters. Of course, you can still be number 2, 3, or 4. The problem is the list you're on one person's list and you're low. Like that's what it is.
It's like we're on 2 people's list. Manchester United are on 2 people's list.
Man United are everyone's list.
Yeah, we are on everyone's list. We are everyone's list.
I'm talking as number 1, innit? I'm talking as number 1.
See, ain't number 1 or 2 on anybody's list. United ain't they're not. Like you're 3 at best.
Arsenal are definitely number 1 or 2 as well. Wherever United or Arsenal are right next.
Well, what do you think of that last comment?
What?
Do you think the 20 times plays a part in the Liverpool City thing?
To me, kind of yes, but it's still a rivalry thing. We just hate Liverpool more.
So
That's
what
the
if
arch
like?
thing.
So what if City? What if City and Liverpool both had 19 titles and we're going head to head on the last day of the season and you had 20? Would you still want City to win?
The same thing?
Of course, I prefer. Like Liverpool are just the number 1 up again.
Because whenever I say this to Jan City, that's the argument she makes is that it's because we're nowhere
they
near
do
the
that to make them feel
record.
that it's to do that to make her feel better, innit?
Yeah, because she knows they don't have any rivals like that, innit? It's like
you're number 3 on my list. You're number 3 on my list. You're probably lower on certain people's list. You might be higher on certain people's list. On mine, you're number 3.
Arsenal. So we're number 1 for you. Arsenal number 2 and City number 3.
But Brian, but you see the whole that whole argument. Big up Jan, but that whole argument seems like a big qualification for the Infamous Olympics because at the end of the day, like on this hit list thing, as Flawless said for one, City are so low down on everyone's list. Like I know when I see Man United lose, even I can't lie, bro. Cam, I love you to bits, bro, but you see when Arsenal lose, it gives me a buzz, G. It gives me a fucking buzz.
Because the banter, that's why.
Exactly. No. Do you know what? I don't think you know what it is. That's how mad it is. This is how mad it is. Yeah, what you're saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, you know when. But that's where when I come in when I was saying about rather City or Liverpool. Me personally, yeah, like I get, like I said, there'll be more of that rivalry with the Liverpool Arsenal only because of the whole '89 thing. But since then, there's not. You get what I'm saying? There's not really been nothing since then. Do you know what I mean? So apart from one Champions League quarterfinal, do you know what I mean? That's it.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Apart from that's the only reason with City. The City are like Chelsea, innit? Like they were nobody before, and then they came in with all this money.
They took a lot of your.
You get what I'm saying? And they become somebody. So Chelsea, if we're being real, Chelsea are on the hit list as well, innit? But beforehand, if you ask any fans before Abramovich, bro, who's Chelsea, bro? You get what I'm saying? So that's where City are at right now.
Now they are in it, so like Chelsea.
Yeah, no, now they are. Now they are. I'm not denying that now they are because that they're 20 years into this now. Do you know what I'm saying? But everyone's about 2 Champions Leagues as well. Do you know what I'm saying?
I don't even think City 20 years into it become like Chelsea. Do you get what I mean in terms of their?
No, it's a question. No.
The difference is
success will do that, but the problem is City haven't had long enough success yet. If they continue at the trajectory they have and are dominant for say they've had 10 years of dominance. If they're dominant for the next 10 years and then it's 20 years of dominance and you start to hear more of them and the arrogance, that's where it will stem from. The reason why United, everybody hates the winners.
Will they be number 1 on any list then?
They won't be number 1.
They'll never be number 1.
They'll never be number 1. No. They won't be number 1, but it will grow in terms of the hatred.
If they're number 6 right now, they'll go to like number 5.
Bigger than Chelsea before Mooney. City were not bigger than
They were. That's the myth.
Chelsea was still top flight.
They were.
Yeah, Chelsea. Yeah, the only difference between City and Chelsea was still up there in the sense where.
And let me just get to this from Alamis as well. Says unless your team is a direct threat to your position or your trophy cabinet, who cares? It all depends on what type of fan you are. That's what that is. Like I'm petty as shit. When Leeds were gone for 16 years, You best believe I was still checking their
Like
results
City,
every
do you
week.
know
One
what it
sec,
is?
fam.
City
Yo, one
legit
sec,
down
fam.
there with
I was
Spurs.
still checking their results every week. I didn't want them to come up from the championship.
Bro, Spurs
Not
have a
the
number one
slightest.
as well.
Fuck
That's the
these-
thing.
You know what I'm saying? But go on, Black
It would
Diamond.
be
What you gonna say, my guy?
I almost lost my train of thought. It's all about to me football heritage. How much question? I'm not too sure. How much league titles does City have? How much league titles does Chelsea have?
I think
City have won more than
City just
Chelsea.
won more.
Yeah,
It's
7 now. We
7
have
to 6.
1 or 2 more.
But alright, so your league is basically your bread and butter. So anybody who should be worried about City winning would be, I would say, Chelsea. For us, I mean, being on 20 and Liverpool on 19, we don't think about City. City is not a threat. To me, City is like a naughty stepbrother. Ain't no concern. You know, so I think Arsenal on 13 league titles.
Yeah. Everton
Yeah,
are
so-
on like 9.
Really?
Yeah, they've got more than what you think. Yeah.
I thought they had. I thought they had 6. Okay, so it's about that.
Yeah, if Man City win like 2 or 3 Champions Leagues, then we might start hating them.
Yeah, then that's
because nobody wants, because
then,
that's where
yeah.
it comes from for United, where it's like teams we don't have no rivalry with dislike us because United was successful. It's just like, I'm tired of seeing you lot winning. No, it's like, man, people hate winners, man. Society's like that. They love underdogs. That's why they love, you know what I'm saying?
And then when the underdogs become, when the underdogs, you know what it is, when them underdogs end up becoming the main guys, the ones to beat, everyone hates them. Hold on a minute. Last year you were loving them off. Now all of a sudden you are hating them.
You die a hero, or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain. That's what
Become the villain. Literally.
everyone loves to get me the guy who's winning in most aspects. But then once it gets, you winning too much now. You know what I'm saying? And that you need to be you're too cocky, you're too arrogant, there and all that.
Yeah, they have to build the hair up and knock them down.
Yes, literally, they will legit put you on the
Flawless,
pedestal
I've
to
got
push you
another
up.
example of
Hit
the
me.
City United kind of thing, innit? Do you remember a few years ago when it was that first title race between us and City, 2018-19, where the 97 points thing, they beat us by a point, innit?
Yeah.
And I remember City played a game at Old Trafford, few games left of the season, innit? They played at Old Trafford, they won like 2-0, innit? And one of my best mates is a season ticket holder, Stretford End at United, right? And he was saying that he wanted City to win that game, innit? Like, he went into the stadium, he wanted City to beat United, innit? Like, his own team to lose. And he was like, there were other fans in that stadium who were like, nah, United need to lose this game still for City, for City to win it at the end of the day, man. It's just a bit
lose
like
battles to win wars, man. Like,
you wanted your team to lose a Manchester derby, man. It's like, and City, like, you just kind
so
of irrelevant.
preference, innit? But certain fans you'll talk to, like I said, every black fans, I've already said it, whether it's age, generation, like influence on who they hate more and what your list. Everyone's lists will be the same, but people's order of the list of who they hate more will be different. But we're gonna close out this show, people. Make sure you hit the like button. Had well over 70 of you lot in there for the majority of the stream, so big up. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you share this across all the socials. Subscribe to the channel. Make sure you go subscribe to Big Six Bands. I'll tag it in the title before we close out. Go subscribe to Carefree Lewis's channel as well, people. Check out the upcoming live stream schedule. I've already updated it, so you already know from Monday to Sunday what's coming up on the YouTube channel, Sarcasm City TV. Also, what's coming up on the Twitch, Sarcasm City TV as well. And we're just going to keep the shows rolling, people. And when the Premier League starts, I did the schedule for August, and I was like, geez, there's so much going on. Like, the content is crazy. Go on, Months.
Shameless incoming. I am 6 subs off of 1,800.
Hey, make that happen, man. We're not going anywhere until you lot make that happen. So go subscribe. Go subscribe to Big Six Bands. One of the mods, put it in the chat, please. Thank you. I'm literally gonna add it now. I'm actually literally gonna add it now, fam.
Yeah.
Go subscribe to Lewis. Go subscribe. Make sure. Go subscribe.
Hey, I'm just doing my Jesus prop right now. Jesus prop. You're gonna see a hell of a lot of this season, bro. You're gonna just see me do this. I don't even care if we lose. If he scores,
go subscribe. What did you say? You were 6 off what? What are you 6 off, man?
1,800.
Hey, you lot, make sure to hit that. There's over.
you might as well go make it 2,000 people.
The link's in the title for Big Six Bands. So you go subscribe there, and then you head over to Carefree Lewis's channel, and you go subscribe there as well, people. Support everybody right there. So make sure you do that because Lewis, I don't know what astronomical number you on. What is it? Road to 25K, is it?
No, we just hit 26, which is mad.
Road
Didn't
to
expect
30.
Road to 30.
Road to 30K.
Road to 30K, man. Go get
30K.
over there, man. Road to 30K, man. Go get man to 30K. 100%. Go
Run it
over
up.
there.
Flawless.
Yes, Black Diamond. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if you could facilitate for 5 minutes, one question, or we could leave it for the another
No, go on.
Q&A.
Yeah, run it. Because we need to,
Right,
we need to hit that 1,800 on Big Six Bands anyway. The link's there and in the title as well, people. So click it. The stream will still run. It opens up a new tab. Yeah, go on.
Because I know where you stand concerning United and being optimistic and whatnot. And a couple partners called me today and having a big meltdown over what's going on. And, you know, but I believe we have a great manager and it ends as that. And whatever happens in the transfer window really doesn't bother me. Because as far as I see it, say I'm a pimp, right? And Ryan comes to me and he wants to date one of my prostitutes. And I say, okay, Ryan. I say, okay, Ryan. Listen. I say, okay, Ryan, go ahead. So he tries to date the prostitute and it doesn't work out, right? So he comes to me and he said, I broke up with the prostitute. I want somebody else. So I give him another prostitute. Basically, me being the pimp, I'm the Glazers.
Yeah.
Right? The
I'm
last
just gonna
board
leave
was
now,
the
innit?
first-
Big up Cash.
the last
Ryan,
board
big
was
up.
the first.
Love, bro. Love.
The last board was the first prostitute, and now we have people like Mutu. We do not have the best in class when coming to recruitment, so we're going to have inherent problems. Yes, we have a brilliant manager. The road is going to be hard, but until we get the best in class, it's going to delay our progress.
Yeah, of course.
That's
and
it.
we've noticed that's why you have to, and I've said this, you just have to work with what you've got. Can Manchester United get back to competing at the highest level consistently and winning league titles back to back and Champions Leagues under this ownership? No. But can we be successful? Yes. Can we be a cup team? Yes. We are more than capable because we've done it under them. Like I said, Van Gaal won a trophy. Mourinho won 2 trophies. Ollie should have won a trophy. So why can we not do that? Again, the next best thing to competing for your league title, for your domestic league title and Champions League on a regular, is winning cups. Chelsea did it. They won. They were always no longer in that Roman Abramovich era. I say this all the time. They never went more than 2 years without a trophy. There's no reason Manchester United can't follow suit and do that. We invest enough to do that. We invest enough to win a trophy one every 2 years. Look at the amount of money. And people say, oh, it's like, yes, we definitely do. Again, not to compete at the highest level, no. But if you're investing 200, 300, 400, 500 million, $500 million over a 5-6 year period, you can bring me a 2 League Cups.
Most
That's what I'm
definitely.
asking for. An FA Cup. I'm not even asking for the creme de la creme. I'm not even saying go win the champs. I'm saying bring me the second tier Europa, the second tier European League, which Ollie, as bad as he is, should have won. You know what I'm saying? We seen Mourinho do it, we seen Van Gaal do it, and both of those are no longer at their peak of their powers. This is why I always say, people are like, oh, well, I want Manchester United to be back at the top. Well, we all do as United fans, but that's not going to happen. You just have to accept what we are. You know what I'm
Damn
saying?
straight.
You have to accept where you are. You know what I'm saying? Same way Liverpool.
Yeah, stay where you are, boy.
The fact that Liverpool have to accept that they're second to City, like it's the same thing. You just have to accept where you are as good as you is. You know what I'm saying? As good as you is.
Blanket. Told you they're not a big club.
Say that again.
Comfort Blanket City. That's what I'm gonna call them from now. That's the Comfort Blanket.
Whatever in it. You know what I'm saying? Like it is what it is.
Oh,
innit?
yeah, Comfort Blanket.
You know what I'm saying? That's just the facts of the matter. And that as great as Liverpool are, Jurgen Klopp, quality manager, goalkeeper quality, world-class centre-back, generational fullbacks, quality midfield, great attackers, and Salah Mane is gone. You know, there's a team who are just better.
The best ever set. The best ever.
You know what I'm saying? There's
ever.
just teams that are better. There's just and we did that to Arsenal as great as Arsenal were. You know what I'm saying? Quality back four, quality manager, goalkeeper. Vieira gets into my all-time Premier League 11. That's how highly I rate Patrick Vieira. I'm saying Perez and Ashley Cole and all these man, Henry, you know what I'm saying, gets into my all-time Premier League 11 also. But we were just better. And now we're just seeing it again. But instead of it
Man
being
like
United,
Fergie and that.
Liverpool. Like,
Throwing boots at them players, bro. You do wrong. You're getting a boot in the head, bro.
It's okay to be second best when you get me in sport. That person's just better than you. Like, that's what it is. It's Mayweather Pacquiao. Like, it is what it is, isn't it? Like, people can praise it up. We're seeing it now. It's Fury AJ. The list goes on.
No, but again, as I said, that European tier of football I always have over them. So do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you have that, but I'm saying, no, but I'm saying in the long term,
we worldwide.
When you get your wins, 100%. It's like Federer and Nadal in there. It's like Federer and Nadal in their primes. Well, not in their primes, but when Federer was dominating, Nadal was in it.
They're nationwide. We're worldwide. Yeah. Them man in that West, I'm HSBC.
We're international, man. We're international.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. HSBC. You know what I'm saying? The Halifax and them man are nationwide.
Shout out Halifax. You know what I'm saying? Sick bank. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Make sure you hit the like button. But that's the point I was making.
People like them man are Halifax.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's stage lockout, isn't it? You know what I'm saying? And that, but we'll see what happens this season. I'm looking forward to it. Like I said, I was doing the August schedule and I was like, this shit gonna be fire, man. Like, the mudslinging started on the Q&As already, and the season's not even started yet. Like, the season hasn't already started yet. Obviously, you know, we have Liverpool representatives, Chelsea representatives. We find the City representative. I talked to one of the 12 fans. You know what I'm saying? Cam comes back, Arsenal representative here. Of course, United representatives. Jez is here for Spurs. Oh yeah, man, these Q&As are gonna be fun during the season. And plus, I will continue to find calling shows on Twitch. What you say, Black Diamond?
I see. Let's get ready to rumble.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm looking forward to the season.
You're gonna see a lot. You're gonna see a lot of this season.
Wait till the NBA season started, man.
I didn't catch it. Thing.
That's it.
Nah, the Jesus.
Why Machine Gun Kelly here? Prop Jesus, man.
That's the MGK, you know.
It's okay, Timo. It's okay, Timo. Keep crying. It's okay. It's fine. We know how the DMs are going.
Actually, we do know still. That's not a lie, in it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh, I didn't like that one, did ya?
Yeah.
When hella quiet, real quick, quicker than Drake can say 0 to 100.
Yeah, as we were going to say, Timo did mention it as well. NBA, that'll be back. You know what I'm saying? October, and then once the month after is World Cup. So you got so much content. Like I say, fan calling shows though. I'm gonna try and do them Saturdays and Sundays after the weekends, the days fixtures as well in the Premier League. I know you lot are gonna have a lot to say, and the Q&As and the Man United and everything else will remain the same. I'll probably do Serie A watch-alongs as well on the channel.
Oh yes, Tammy watch.
You think I'm watching Robo?
Come on, man. Dybala, Tammy Abraham, Nemanja Matic, Jose Mourinho.
That's better than Chelsea's front line.
Yeah,
our pro club street's better than Chelsea's front line. It is what it is. As we were saying anyway, we're gonna close out the show.
Our right back doesn't sleep at the back post though.
Yeah, that is true. Shout out Mertaz, a quality right back. That's good. That was good. No, Black Diamond, anything you want to add before we finish this?
Really good split blackjack. Anyway, mad.
Just know another fantastic stream. Looking forward to the next. Bless up, everybody.
100%, 100%. Yo, Daniel, anything else you want to add, fam?
I want to big up my brothers on the panel as always. I respect you all in every way. And I'm not kissing
love.
Yeah, man, love every time.
Remember to subscribe to Lewis. One of the.
Hey, Daniel, you need to hype up more. You need to tell man them shut up. Let me speak.
He'll get there. I said it, man. It's like a Rumble. You just gotta run into the ring when your music hits and just
this is a Royal Rumble, bro.
It's on with a finisher as soon as you get in the ring.
You got a Brock Lesnar. You got
hide under the ring till the end, man.
Dominate, bro. You better be the Suplex City man, bro.
This is crazy. Yo, Lewis, my guy. Anything else you want to add apart from world champs? Or ever some another Chelsea watch Tommy Tuchel's treble tricking Steely Blues or some bullshit.
You always say this. It's not treble tricking Steely Blues.
Whatever
it's
it is,
treble
I don't care about
Blues.
Tommy Pickles, man, innit? Whatever, man. I just don't want to hear your Chelsea spiel, innit? Is there anything else you want to add?
I just want to say, as always, the world champions, 2021 Club of the Year, sign some fucking players, and then sign some more fucking players, and then sell the German Chuckle Brothers. And then we might be in a good spot for next season. But yeah, impotent players out, up the Chelsea.
Yo, Surfer, anything else you want to add, fam?
Yeah, join, like, follow, subscribe. Also put in a link to Casually FC, which is the channel I'm on. So
Oh, is it? Yo, you lot, go subscribe. You should have said Casually FC is at the name change now. I'll go subscribe to that across the platform. Hey, you lot, go see that. Continue to support everybody you see here. Support Sarcasm City and makes things happen over here. So make sure you subscribe to Casually FC. Make sure you subscribe to Big Six Bands. Make sure you subscribe to Carefree Lewis's channel as well. But you got so much content, people. Literally, all these channels go live. You have no excuse not to be supporting and watching like it's your TV. You know what I'm saying? And that. So go subscribe. You see Surf
Better than TV.
Yeah, exactly. Is it I said the German Choco Brothers Tuchel and Havertz. Hey, that is Tommy Pickles. But Surfer, what is on this channel? Let them know. I'll let you plug the channel as well.
It's mainly Chelsea stuff, but you know, it's a lot calmer.
Chelsea.
Other streams, so you know what I mean? Even though I like it, even though I'm part of them other streams.
I'm glad you know that you're a part of the chaos. You know what I'm saying? That you call the fires. You're a fire star.
I like it. It's not what to do. No, but we just do the Chelsea stuff every Wednesday and Sundays at the moment. So no.
Right. I'm gonna make sure I go sub now as well on both channels and that. Yo, Bradford Cams, anything you want to add, fam?
No, Bradford Cams.
Yo, that's Bradford Cams now, man. That's what he wants to be called. You know what I'm saying? That's his name.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm changing now. I'm changing.
What is he changing?
Young Cams.
What? Liverpool Cams. Scouse Cams.
What is Darwin Núñez is number one defender.
All right, Cams with the Z. Yo, Cams, anything you want to add anyway, fam?
No, man, just like and subscribe.
Right. Cam. Look at this guy. Look at this.
That's crazy.
This guy.
What a Florida Cup.
I hope you don't finish sixth this year.
I'm smiling. Why are you laughing at me? I'm smiling. What was it?
The last time he's smiling.
Why are you smiling? Why are you laughing? You know what I'm saying? Why are you laughing?
Why am I laughing? Why am I smiling? Yeah.
Are you laughing? No, it's not funny though. It's really not funny. What are you laughing for? It's your life. It's your fault. Yo, know what's crazy about Bainesy? We'll be streaming. He'll say something. The chat will say pause, and he'll get mad at me. You know what I'm saying? Man told me, I was like, "Yo, you looked in the camera." I was like, "Yo, we're doing a show."
Yeah, that's my guy, Bainesy.
Hey, do you know what it is, Flores? I've already told you, bro. It's your laugh.
Yo, I didn't even laugh at this point. Yo, he said something. The chat said pause, and then the chat was busting up, and then I didn't even laugh, and he blamed me. I was like, "Yo, this is your fault."
Hey, Cams, you remember when he got with the false names?
That was hilarious. The false names. The false names is hilarious, isn't it? Oh my god, yo. When he got with the Mike HUNT, I'm like, yo, this guy, yo. Why did you get caught?
That Mike Hunt thing. Oh,
yeah, Timo, that one.
Yeah, Timo.
That's why we spelled out or anything.
Yeah, but yo, Timo, anything you want to add, fam?
No, just subscribe. Sarcasm City and Big Six Brands, Carefree Lewis as well, and also the Surface rename channel as well. So big up, guys.
Yes,
big up.
Make sure you do that. Yo, my brother, anything you want to
add? Yeah, man. Went to Manchester. Unfortunately, didn't get to see Flawless and that because I lost my passport. I know. I was contacted by the club and they found my passport. So
they found it. Oh, that's good. That's good.
Found that shit. So yeah, man. Next time I come Manchester, you know what I'm saying? But big up the channel and all that stuff. Also, Lewis, I need a Chelsea. I need a Chelsea point of view very soon on this Arsenal stuff because they're talking some smack. So I need someone to bring them back down to earth. So yeah.
Oh, these gooners run. All right, so let's cool.
So far, you man, I need you man to come. I need you man, Fab. I need you man to come in a group. Like I need you man to come in as like the Avengers.
Sorry, man. I can see some
Don't worry, man. The Shield are here, ready to restore justice.
I think I've seen the Arsenal agenda.
No, look at these man planning against Arsenal, like Arsenal the next.
Hold
that.
Operation
back, bro. You can't hold nothing against me, bro. What? Bro, I've always said it, fam. My agenda will run high, fam. I don't care, fam. I'll let my agenda run high. Yeah, but I can't hold nothing up. The only thing I'm holding is a big fat L that I'm smoking in my and talking. That's the only thing I'm holding in it.
That's the only thing I'm holding, innit?
Man, Arsenal fan, you get what I'm saying? You holding L's, the team holding. I see you.
Yeah,
smart,
but
man.
like I
Come on,
said,
fam,
you know me.
Yeah,
I'm not
know
not
you.
them Arsenal fans,
Yeah,
innit?
that's true. That's true. That's true. Yo, you
I'm
told me
not
for a long
them
time
Arsenal
Arteta's not the
fans.
guy in it, and we ain't finished. Man told me, nah, we ain't doing that. I was like, really?
Well, I
Nah.
said it from 2 seasons ago. Arteta was not the guy.
You did say this. I do give you your flowers and full credit because you called it spot on. Because I even looked at him and was like, I at least give man that. And you was like, nope. I'm saying it's not it. But yeah, love to everyone that has locked in it. Like I said, make sure you subscribe here as well. Hit that notification bell. We go live every day. Already, like I said, updated the schedule as well. So keep a lookout. Obviously, it's the last week of July, and then obviously August hits, and then that's when like the content starts. Like there's so much going on like this. So I was going through it and I was like, rah. Like, there's a lot. So yeah, man, you're gonna be seeing us go live a lot. You'll see all the man them here as well. And don't worry, this regular schedule will carry on and we'll still run pro clubs and all that stuff on the YouTube and the Twitch as well. But love to everyone that has locked in. We're back tomorrow. I don't know if me and Basie are running Stats, Facts and Vibes, but back tomorrow. Fan calling show, actually. Fan calling show on the Twitch, people. So fan calling show will be 11:30 midnight on the Twitch, and Timo's clearly got, you know what I'm saying, some ladies calling.
Timo got the hey.
Yeah. Go on.
Timo got the hey back.
Who's calling in that you really want to talk to? Talk to us.
No. Because I was looking at Kyrie Irving. Like
What's Kyrie Irving got to do with the fan calling show? What is that? What is the correlation?
Why would you get so excited about that?
Anything, you know.
Why are you surprised he said something out of context?
This guy just said no. That's on me, you know. That's on me, yo. This guy.
No context team up. He's a beautiful out of context person, right?
No context team. We need
this
one.
guy, yeah, did not answer the question I asked you though. I even think he heard what I said.
This is the greatest outro ever.
And he didn't hear you because he's too lost into the what do I say next? What do I say next? But use the excuse of Kyrie Irving.
I could have asked him anything and he would have said that. I would have been like, "What are you doing tomorrow?" And he would have been like, "Well, Kyrie Irving maybe is going to like anything."
I'm literally monitoring Kyrie Irving, man.
Right, what's going on with Kyrie Irving?
He's the best man. He won't there.
What's going on with Kyrie Irving?
He might be on his way.
On his way where? Where's he going? Is he going to the club?
Team's a mess, man.
He's on his way where?
What is he coming to meet and greet you?
Where's he going?
Is he coming to give you a fan meet and greet?
Is he going to the Suns? Is he going to the Pacers? Where's he going?
Kyrie's going to Lakers.
All right, okay. All right, on that note, anyway, love to everybody who has locked in. Big up the chat as well. Like I said, if you want to join the membership, the link is in. The link's underneath in the description, also in the pinned comments. But love, and this has been the Sarcasm City Sports Q&A live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube. Big up for tuning in.